And we'll
Okay.
just wait for Dot.
And Dot's on her way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so tired of this coughing. It's annoying. Oh, little kittens.
Yay, kittens.
Greedy, voracious little hairballs.
A mechanic found them sleeping in a tire.
Sounds like they were quite tired.
And to be honest, Dad, yours is the one that's the greedy. Einstein's good boy most of the time.
Yeah.
Note I said most of the time, Grump.
You'll notice I didn't argue.
Also, he doesn't jump up on your lap and then in 10 seconds leave your lap and then jump back up.
Yeah.
Once he jumps up there, he usually stays for at least 5 minutes. Unless, of course, you move.
I should do actually. So I'm just gonna look at everybody's character sheet real quick. So if you're looking at your character sheet right now and it's moving about, that's why.
Mm.
Let's see. Mm-hmm.
Ow. Dang.
Okay, that's that one. Okay, that's that one.
Oh, for the longest time.
Also, mics are live, Blasty, so be careful.
Oh, sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't
might
realize.
explode.
Oh no. You didn't tell us mics are live.
yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
she did.
Oh no. Hi, folks.
Hello.
Sorry, Billy
¿Cómo están
Joel.
ustedes?
Please don't copyright.
Estoy muy bien.
Okay. And finally,
The worst part is I actually was mentally singing along and continued singing, and I'm going, oh no.
Sorry.
oh no, I fell for my own trap. Ah!
Oh no.
Okay, I'm
Excuse
looking
me.
at sheets.
Okay. Looks like that should be joining us soon.
Yay.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you all for your patience. I just kind of gave up on waiting for that fucking cutscene to be over.
Okay.
What were we playing?
Metaphor Refantasio.
Ah!
Heard a lot of good things about that game.
All I know about it is that one Pringus McDingus skit of it.
I've seen that video in my recommendeds. I haven't watched it. I was not even sure if I was going to pick the game up for a bit, and then I got it for Christmas, and I've really been enjoying it. It's been really good. I'm glad they finally made a Persona game for adults, but
Hieronymus Bosch, Persona.
If it's for adults, none of us apply.
oh shit, you're right. That's true.
Says a
Anyways,
60-year-old man.
Anyways,
it's
I'm game.
Hieronymus Bosch persona.
Yeah, it's been great. I love the aesthetic. I love all of the Vitruvian men, etc. Anyways, yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, so just get started then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, hey, hi everyone. Welcome once again to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. And we are, as always, I am Fifi Squeaks. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the game master, the game mistress. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it on over to the hostess.
Hi, everybody. This is Astrid. I'm the hostess of the stream. I play Zarni Greenblade, and many apologies in advance. I'm recovering from a sinus infection. I'm passing it off to Blasty.
Hello, I'm
Yucky.
Blasty, also known as Blastflight. I am playing Sojin of Wind. Our pronouns are he, they. I pass it off to Dot.
Hello, I am Dot. I am playing Troyka Aldori. I use she, they pronouns. My character uses she, her pronouns, and I'm passing it on to Wandren.
Hello, I'm Wandren. I am playing Iskander of Kastrioti Surtova. In this campaign. Passing it off to Grumpy. Oh, wait, our pronouns are she, her. Now passing it off to Grumpy.
Hello, I'm Grumpybear. I'll be playing Jory Fourtoes. Our pronouns are he, him, and I'll send it back to Fifi.
Okay. Then, as always, I'm going to go ahead and say, let us begin. So, Blancy, if you could please give us a rundown on what happened.
Alright. Episode 4. Below the Old Sycamore. After tracking down the bandits and taking their leader alive, the team finds that their stealth is not their strong suit. This reinforced their nearly fatal encounter with Tuskgutter the boar. But in both cases, the team survived. Following this, they headed west to an ancient sycamore tree where they found their second target, the misfits. And those misfits had the ring of the wife of Oleg. And so they descended into the tree and began to fight said misfits. But they found out that they weren't the only ones within. Kobolds. What will we do? We have a kobold. I pass it back off to Fee.
Okay. So, I will go ahead and take us from the Stolen Lands map to the Old Sycamore. And the party had just finished an encounter, and I believe everybody should be able to see where you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So, before you move, let me just set the music. I think this works. Actually, you know what? Let's go with this one for this. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, with that, as the party wipes off your blades and collects your loot, the kobold who had been tied up in the corner of the room starts to struggle against their binds. The creature looks up and starts hissing and snarling in its weird little language, which only Jory understands because it is speaking in Draconic. And the creature is saying, tall folks, will you help me? Untie me. What will you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and untie it anyway. I may not be able to understand it, but I can tell that it was being beaten, and it's an innocent creature.
Okay. So, while you untie, what's everyone else doing? I'm gonna start off with, since Jory, you understood what it was saying, I'll start off with you. What do you do?
That's you, Grump.
Yes. Settle down, little one. We will be there in a moment to untie you. I'm going to go stand guard at the door at the hallway here.
Okay.
And I move my character down to the hallway to listen
That's
for
correct.
oncoming bad guys.
If I remember correctly, that's a gap, isn't it?
No, there. I will describe it. Basically, what you see is that there seems to be kind of a rope bridge that is connected with like a bunch of ropes that are like haphazardly, seemingly tied up towards the ceiling, or the not the ceiling, but towards the walls and visible high points. There is a chasm leading down below by about maybe 20 feet or so. And there is a chasm leading up towards the top. Across the way, basically on this side, you see what appears to be like another part of the passage.
The first thing that Iskander is going to do is she's just going to ask, "You can actually understand what this thing's saying?" To Jory.
Yes. Speaking draconic language.
I'm sorry, I hadn't realized. Could I ask you to ask them, first off, what their name is? And then second of all, to give us some information about the trio that we're in.
Okay, well, before that, Jory, please give me a perception check, if you please.
Based on regular perception.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Ooh.
Okay, what did you roll?
20.
20. So let me just Okay. You do notice that there appears to be something faulty with the ropes. It seems that some of the ropes will come apart if you step on them wrong. So basically, it looks like that it was rigged, and it's very likely a trapped area. You may be able to figure out the trick behind it. But that would require a 10 minutes of work and a crafting or a check or a thievery check.
Pick me. I can do crafting. Also, I don't speak Draconic, so I'm not going to be useful in this conversation.
This rope bridge looks rigged. Somebody needs to inspect it, see if we can get it safe for crossing.
I'm on the case.
Then I will go over and talk to the kobold for everybody.
Okay.
So what do you want to know?
Okay, I think that before you make your roll, Troyka, I'm going to ask Iskander, what did you say to Jory?
To ask for their name, and to ask for information about the tree. But also, I think that Astrid first had said that she was going to untie the kobold.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was actually going to cover that in just a moment. I just wanted to handle this other stuff first.
Gotcha, thank you.
So don't worry, I didn't forget about you. But okay, so in that case, the kobold, once you untie the kobold rubs their wrists and starts like basically shaking out their arms and legs, and you can see a lot of bruising on their on the fleshy parts beneath the scales. It's very clear that the mitflits were very cruel to this creature. And the kobold looks up and with its little forked tongue just kind of whips out the forked tongue in your direction. And you can make a nature check to see if you know what that means.
Wait, which one of us? Sorry.
Well, you, since you were the one that untied.
Okay, nature check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm re-rolling that.
Okay. So, kobolds tend to flick their tongues as a sign of thanks, or at least the tribes of kobolds from this region.
Their version of nodding their head at you.
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
I'm gonna reach out and just kind of like stroke its head. It's okay, little one.
It's not a pet.
And it actually says in common, I am not a pet. I am Micmac, a mighty warrior of the soot scale.
Mitmac, and in Draconic, Mitmac. I just told her you were not a pet. to be played with. Of course you're a warrior. It is well that we met you now. Can you tell us anything about this tree and its tunnels?
Yes, I can. And by the way, I'm going to show a picture of the old sycamore, just so that you have it for the viewers at home. But, Micmac says, yes, the mitflits have been assaulting us for a long time. They come, they steal from our tribe. We come, we steal it back. We fight back and forth, back and forth. But recently they've gotten cruel, violent, wicked. Ever since their new leader came into power, Grabbles, and their pet Tickleback.
Grapples
Since
and
then-
Tickleback.
Yes, Tickleback, a mighty, mighty bug that it rides into battle.
Troyka
And
has
it's-
the 1,000-yard stare that kind of has the expression of, "Oh shit, are my concussion symptoms acting up again?"
If yours are, then so are mine.
Shit, maybe that brain damage was worse than I thought.
Meanwhile, Troyka, go ahead and give me a thievery check, if you please.
You said craft or
Or
thievery.
it was craft or thievery, so you're
Yeah,
fine.
I am crafting. I have seen that the bridge is trapped, and I have decided that I'm going to make it OSHA compliant. This bridge, it ain't safe. It's got no guardrails. There's no posted signage.
And this is even more fun
I'm
because
gonna reroll.
Oh my
one of our
There we go.
horses in a previous
There we
campaign
go.
was named OSHA.
Okay, so that will be a success. So it takes you about 10 minutes, but you figure out which ropes are the ones that tear away, and basically you re-secure them with other vines and items that you can find nearby. So you've effectively disabled the trap.
I'm gonna be real, it's mostly dirt.
It is safe. By the way, is your aura up?
It has to be up for me to be using that stuff, so yeah, let me... Oh yeah, my aura is up then.
Okay, in that case,
So
you
there's
detect...
kind of a... Or, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
No, you first. So you would have to be here, so go ahead and move yourself there.
There we go.
Alright. You detect something that is slowly slithering its way down. And let me just put it on the map so that you can see it. Where is it? Change layout. Boom. You can see it, sense it to the north. I don't know if you can see it from where you are.
I most certainly can.
Yeah, and it's slithering its way down towards that hole. Meanwhile, back to the others, real quick, because this is actually, what do you do? How do you respond?
I think there's a big snake down here.
Sojin looks to the guy. Was Tickleback a snake?
No, Pickleback was a big tick.
Iskander
Or
just
flea,
punches out
maybe.
again with her sword drawn.
Tick. Fucking scurvy.
If you give me a weapon, I can fight with you.
Between
And,
tick, scurvy, Troyka is like, none of these words mean anything to me.
Especially if you can help me get the sacred. If you can help me get the sacred statue for old for old Sharptooth, our god. The purple sage sent me and my clan, my fellow warriors to, and the creature starts to come a little closer.
Can I outfit him with my sling?
You certainly can.
There you go, kid.
Can Iskander?
She doesn't say kid. That was me. Sorry.
Here you
No,
go,
no,
boy.
that-
Here you go, man.
All right. It takes a sling, and now it is you. The party has gained a minion. Basically, the way it works is that once per turn, so any of you can do this. You can take an order action to basically tell him what to do, and he will do it to the best of his ability. If you do not order him, then he'll basically run up and do an aid action for whoever it can help.
Oh, question. Could you send me the link to my level 1 summons?
Sure can. Give me one. Which spell?
Summoning. Fae.
Summoning Fae.
Oh wait, I don't have that prepped this
That's
time.
not a
Never
Oh, you don't
mind.
snake.
have...
I don't have
Okay,
it prepped
so...
this time. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Alright, so at this point, as you see this creature coming towards you, I'm going to ask everybody to roll initiative.
Do I need to roll? Can I roll a nature check to see if I know what it is?
Yes, you can. Are you close enough to see it?
Yeah, I was. I moved my thing there, but I was standing over here, so I would have. Yeah. Let me. Oops, wrong button. Let me hit my initiative first, and then roll nature.
Yeah.
12. Okay. Then rolling nature. An 11.
Alright, so everybody rolled. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's everyone. So I also need to pull this up. 1 second. Alright, and everybody is level 3 if I remember correctly, right?
2.
Yes.
No? What?
Wait, what level
Wait,
are
we're
you?
level 3?
We're level 2, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Brain fart.
That's why it said level 1 summons.
Right. So that and... Okay, cool. Alright, so, with that, we have the initiatives. So, looks like it's first. So, the giant tail centipede starts by using its little scurry action to get into range.
So I'm guessing my nature did not.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
not able
yeah.
to.
Thank you for reminding me. You rolled a 12, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can ask one question. So, what would you like to know?
Like, I can
Like-
ask what type of creature it is, or like I can ask its armor class.
Well, I wouldn't tell you. Yes, you could. So you could ask for its armor class, or perhaps its weakest saves. What kind of attack it has? Basically, like
Oh, stop!
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Am I hearing
yeah.
that, or is that just?
Hearing
Oh,
what?
Are
okay.
getting feedback?
Sorry. So another one of my windows kind of just exploded on me.
It's okay.
Sorry, I was out of yes. Okay, so I would like
There you
to
go.
ask armor class.
By the way, I
Oh.
set your streamer eyes down so you can see it.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so its armor class is 19.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, yeah, that should be good.
Okay. So, with that, the giant whiptail centipede crawls up, and let me see. Does it have reach? It does not have reach. It does have reach, so it
my.
will move here, and then it will lash out at the. It looks like Troyka's the one that it sees first, so it's going to make one attack with its mandibles,
Sojin yells, "That ain't no snake!"
and it misses. And then it whips out with its tail, targeting Troyka. I mean, Iskander, excuse me.
Oh,
22
that
will hit,
actually
I
does
believe.
hit. Yep.
So you take 11 damage, and there is a chance of a knockdown. So
hold
you have
on,
to make a fortitude save.
Takes a little bit less, I think, from reactive shield.
Oh, yep, you had your shield up, right?
You had your shield equipped, yes. So you
Yes.
can raise it, yes.
Okay, so what's your shield's hardness?
Shield hardness is 5.
All right, so you take 5 less damage, and then you and the shield take 6 damage each.
Okay, gotcha. So that'll be 14 damage on the shield. Let's see, 6 damage will be 28 damage. Okay, gotcha.
All right, and that's it for it. So, Zarni, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move right here, and then
Oh, also, Jeff isn't here.
Yep is not.
Oh, let me. I'll add him, but
And then hold out my hand and snap my finger. Really? That was weird. It clicked twice.
Okay. Did you want to spin the reroll because that first one would miss?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend the reroll and use that second one.
All right. So then you snap your fingers, and the giant centipede takes 3 points of damage. And
That's my
let me
turn.
see. No, let me check.
You have one more
alright.
point. You can tell the
Yeah, you have
little
one
guy
more.
to go do
No.
something.
No, you don't,
No.
because that casting's a 2 action.
Oh wait, you moved and then cast. Okay.
Yep.
Didn't realize.
That's all good. All good.
Because I needed to be
Right.
within 30 feet, and right there was 35. So.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that, that'll be Jory. You're up.
Little one, speaking to the kobold, pick up some stones and aim for its eyes.
All right.
Attack
so,
that thing. That's my first. That's my first one.
Okay. So, since you've ordered Micmac to attack, I will right after your turn. Micmac will take his turn.
Okay, I'm going to move here and start throwing daggers.
Okay, go for it.
That's second movement. So here's the third for this turn. I'm
Ooh.
going to re-roll that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Still short.
Yeah. It's a little short. So Micmac is going to take out a sling and throws a sling, firing a bullet at the centipede, and hits for 3.
Not bad.
And then it's going to reload for next turn. All right, Iskander, you're up.
Iskander just does what she knows to do and strikes it with her sword.
A solid hit as your sword strikes true for 9 points of damage.
Nice. She will attack again. Actually, wait. Just in case the second one doesn't hit. Let's see. Okay. Oh, well, never mind. That doesn't really matter at this point. She's also going to take a healing potion because this looks strong. Oh,
Okay. Well, that's a good healing potion right there.
Even though it's like, yeah, that's absolutely like near minimum.
yeah. So
Anyway.
it brings me back up to full for now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. That's my turn.
From across the way, you see a mitflit entering the area, and screams out, "For Grabbles!" Oh God, that hurt me.
Hey, you want me to do
We
something
appreciate your
different?
acting.
And then it launches some darts. It's going to launch darts targeting Iskander and then Troyka. So here's the first one against Iskander.
Oh wow, that actually hits.
All right, for 2 points of damage, and I think a 13 misses you.
Correct.
All right, so that's it for the mitflit. So Sojin, you're up.
Sojin takes
Since
aim. Go ahead.
does that get past my shield hardness, or does it not damage my shield at all?
Well, you have to take a reaction to put your shield in the way, and you've already
Alright,
used your
okay.
reaction on the yeah.
But
Basically,
even
raising your
though
shield
this is
to
a second turn?
Your reaction.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. So no, you are correct. So would you like to use it on 2 damage, or do you want to save it for the whiptail?
Oh, well, I think I will save it for that, but
Basically the way it
Mhm.
works is that if you want it to reduce damage, you have to spend your reaction. So you could do
Okay.
it now, and it would negate the damage completely, or you could save it for the whiptail, who hits harder.
I'm re-rolling that.
Okay, thank you.
All right. What were you aiming for?
I was aiming for the little guy.
Okay. Yeah. Neither of those will hit.
All right, and then Sojin takes a moment to reload, and let's see what else I got.
Striker, you're going to be next. So.
Yep.
Fuck it, we'll just shoot the big guy with another bolt.
Hey.
That hits for 1.
Oh.
Yep, that will hit for 1 damage as you hit the big guy with the bolt that hits across its side.
All right.
All right, Troyka, you're up.
All right, so Troyka is going to attack with her. She is going to attack with her sword. However, it is like as she draws her weapon, rocks and dirt and like bits from the wall are kind of pulled in around it to form a kind of more of a toothed blade, I guess you could say.
Kind of a sawtooth blade.
Yeah, and then she swings down on. So this is going to be a 2-action elemental blast in melee. So let me make sure I have the rules for it because I know that kinetic blasts get different properties when used in melee versus ranged.
And to answer your question real quick, Grumpy, because Troyka fixed a bridge, it is now safe to fight on.
Ah, okay, good.
It would have been a problem if that
Question:
wasn't done.
which squares does the bridge take up?
Oh, here I'll put I'll draw lines on the map.
All right, it's all tied to the what do you call it? Anyways, it's all tied to the damage roll. Got it.
There we go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Pronouns? 1d plus. Okay, cool. All right, sorry, I had to update my
Oh, it's all
kinetic
good.
blast template. All right, so she attacks. I'm going to.
I'm just going to have to reroll.
I'm going to reroll because this is taking 2 of my actions, and I would really, really like this to hit.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I gave everybody an extra hero point. I don't think you were here for that, so
Okay, so yeah. All right, cool. In case I'm at 1. Please? It's still not going to do it, is it?
no.
You got hit a 19.
All right, remember, you can make a nature check to try to figure out other weaknesses.
Yeah, is that 1 action?
Yep, just 1 action.
Okay, I will use my 3rd and final action to make a nature check.
Go for it. And what would you like to know before you roll?
Does it have any elemental weaknesses?
Okay. 14 will give you. It does not have any elemental weaknesses. However, it has an exceptionally low will and reflex.
Okay. I let my comrades know that it seems not particularly nimble for its size, and also it is a bug. I don't know how to say in universe in a way that makes sense that it has a low will power.
It's weak-willed. It seems
I don't know. I don't know how I would know that.
like it maybe.
It's an insect. It shouldn't have that much willpower.
No, you could just say it's instinctual, so affect its mind or something like that.
Sure.
You could
Anyway,
say it's like vulnerable to being charmed.
I'm not trying to make things difficult for you, and my character has a 14 in intelligence, so it's like she probably would be able to put this in a better way than I can, but I am having a hard time figuring out how I could tell everybody in a way that makes sense in universe this thing has a low will save.
No, I get you, and that makes sense.
Especially for a creature that she's never seen before.
It's dim-witted. Scare it.
Sure.
Alright, so what it's going to do first, it's going to use its undulate ability to basically slip through everyone.
Oh, crap.
So it will appear here.
Oh, crap.
And does that avoid Iskander's?
No, it does affect your attack of opportunity, so go ahead and take it.
Normally, I'd save this for the,
Yeah.
shield block, but whoops, wrong one. Reactive strike with the longsword. No, that doesn't hit. Can I reroll that?
You can.
Okay.
What were you gonna ask, Jory?
I've still got sneak attack and surprise attack. I think the surprise
Oof.
attack works here.
Yeah, it's definitely you're now in flanking range for sneak attacks. But yeah, that will miss. So it did its first action to slip in, and then it's going to continue the attack on Iskander. So first the mandibles on Iskander.
But doesn't my sneak attack
Yes.
get run first?
Well, you don't trigger the sneak attack. It's just that when you take an action to attack, you can use your sneak attack. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to get the reactive strike ability, which is something that only fighters get early.
Next. Yeah, okay.
All right. So it missed Iskander, and then it's going to take a tail swipe, targeting. It's going to continue the attack on the threats that it saw. So it's going to whip tail on Troyka.
Go for it.
Oh no!
Oh dear lord.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you hit.
All right, so that's going to be 22 damage.
Okay,
And go ahead and give me a fortitude save, if you please.
sure thing.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
that's good.
Okay.
Nice.
What's your roll?
25.
Oh no! So knockdown is a trip attack attempt. So let me just make that instead. Since you got a 25, I'll have to try to beat that. Okay, so it didn't fail. It failed to knock you down. All right, that's it for it.
I am strong as the mountain. I am still standing. It swings and hits me, and I do not fall.
It looks like it hurt though.
It most certainly did.
Okay, so you spend an action to make a glass shield for yourself.
Yep, and then electric arc. Oh, for the love of! I'm re-rolling that. I'm using my last 0 point.
No.
Oh.
It's got to respond.
You don't have to roll to hit.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's just a damage.
I'm also not wearing my glasses.
No, it's all good.
Please wear your glasses.
Okay. So real quick, since casting spells is a manipulate action or a concentrate action, that is going to trigger its reactive strike. So it will make a make an attack. So it will attempt a mandible strike on you.
Yeah.
Does 20 hit you?
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be 14.
Wait, it says it should be a tail only attack.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. So,
Oh.
well, 29.
That's much
What's
worse.
your armor class?
Ow! 15.
Oh, that's
Okay.
critical
Jesus.
then, so that's 18.
But that is tempered by the fact that she cast the shield spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, what does the shield do?
It's a hardness 2, hit points of 4.
Okay, so you're only going to take 16 damage.
And
The shield,
it's got to make a reflex saving throw.
yeah, it does have to make a reflex saving throw, so I'll do that. But you also have to make a. I have to make an attempt at a knockdown for you, so I think that fails the saving throw. All
Correct. So it takes 3 damage.
right, so it takes 3 damage as the glass shatters.
Yep.
And here is the attempt to knock you down. It fails.
Yep.
All right, so now you can do your second action.
That was it.
So I have to make another reflex save, and I'm at -2 because I'm down. No, actually, no, I'm not. I'm not prone. Okay, so I succeed, and I think that means I take half damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that'll be 3 damage. Okay.
Yep.
And that's it for you?
Yep.
Okay. So that's it for you. So Jory, you're up.
Mitmac, go for the mitflit.
I'll
And
do what I can.
Micmac, I choose you.
then I grab my mace and take a mighty swing.
Go for it.
Oh yeah.
You do get +2 to your roll.
That makes it
Oh,
a
yeah.
24.
24 will hit, and that's going to be 11 points of damage because of the sneak attack. And the creature is now bloodied as it is smashed upside its head.
Isn't it also flanked?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why the sneak attack works.
Okay.
And
Alright,
for my third action, I'm going to hit it again. And miss.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Micmac. Micmac is in a rough spot, but it's going to try to follow your command. So it's going to try to squeeze past the big creature. Actually, there's no room for it to squeeze in one action, so it'll have to use 2 actions to do so.
I was gonna say, could I? I know it's out of turn. No, that's out of turn. Damn it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could theoretically dodge on through the guy, grab Mick back, and chuck Mick back to where I was.
No, not your turn.
Right, just said it's out of order.
Yeah, so it will end up here, and then it will attempt to fling at the little mitflit. So let me see, where is it? There you go, sling. Oh well.
He gave it his best.
It tried. All right, so Iskander, you're up.
Cool. First action is just going to be to approach the monster. And second action is going to be attack. As a fighter, Iskander has a wide and diverse amount of things that she can do.
All right.
Wow.
That would be that's 16 with flanking, but that's not going to be enough. Would you like to reroll?
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Go for it.
Let's try that again.
Oh,
that's better.
Go.
All right, so that's 28.
28.
So that's going to be another 5 damage.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do I want to do this again?
Remember, you could attempt a feint, because since it is a low will, a feint may work exceptionally well against it.
That sounds good. What skill do I roll for feint? Intimidation?
I believe it's
deception.
Right there.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a deception check.
Deception. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
All right, that will succeed. So let me see. It's against its perception DC, so that will succeed. So the target is off guard against the next melee attack that you attempt against it for the before the end of your turn.
Oh wait, I should have used this beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No worries. Now we know that there's an option that other people can use.
Yep.
All right. So the mitflit is going to seize the kobold across the way, and it's going to use its first action to basically insult and try to intimidate it. Like, when Tickleback gets here, it's going to eat you up and all of your friends too. And fails.
Epically. It should be an
Holy
epic
crap.
fail.
Holy crap.
That should scare itself.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I'm gonna say it failed so badly everybody gets a +1 to will saves for the rest of the dungeon.
Oh, nice.
Yes. But do we stop the combat for a minute and laugh at it?
Yes.
Sure.
Even the centipede laughs at it.
You got the old cat laughing at you. It will then throw a dart at
Oh no.
Mick. Okay, so because I'm gonna go with the higher damage of the two, so Mick gets these stoned to the snoot for 2 damage.
No, it'd be funnier if it just hits him and just doesn't do anything, it just sticks to him. That's funnier.
Alright, and then it will load up another stone and end its turn. Sojin, you're up.
Alright, Sojin is first going to tumble on through. So that is a acrobatic check against its. I'm rerolling that. 20. That's.
And this is versus its
reflex.
Oh, easily done. Go for it.
So I tumble on through there. I'm going to then feint.
Okay, real quick, you actually don't need to because you're flanking.
Oh, alright. Never mind then. Though then I'm just gonna confident finisher stab him with my rapier.
Go for it.
Not that way.
Would you like to reroll?
Yeah, we'll do my last reroll. Boom.
Hey.
All right,
So that
that'll be it.
is.
That's
Okay.
9 damage because of the plus 2.
Yeah, plus. Let me double check here for precise strike. No, it's plus 6. So it's.
Okay. Well, how would you like to do this?
Sojin tumbles forward, rolling up the back of the beast, stabbing in its head to the base of its, basically where its head would be, and landing next to his partner. Oh boy, that was a little bit tough. Need a potion?
Oh no! Remember, there's still a mitflit there.
Well, he
And
had
speaking of
not.
which-
He is just. In the moment, he has taken the moment to totally just like forgo the mitflit in this moment because he's more worried about her.
Okay, so you have an action left.
In which he hands her and feeds her a potion.
All right, so go ahead and roll for the potion.
Let me wrong button. Potion.
Meanwhile, Troyka, you're up.
Okay.
I have a nasty steak.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Knocks me back off.
Is this the Mephit?
No,
No.
that's the kobold.
Okay.
The
This-
mitflit is
that's
over
it.
here.
Ah, sorry, it was under another thing on my sheet.
No, it's all good.
All right, Troyka's gonna mosey on over. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna make a 2-action kinetic blast.
Oh my.
Don't do
So,
it! You wouldn't let a birthday mitflit, would you?
yes, I would.
That's a
That-
crit, isn't
That's
it?
a crit. Yeah. So
It
Yeah.
also adds, because this is a 2-action blast, it will also add my strength mod on top of my con mod, so it's gonna be 14 damage.
all right. So how does this look when you destroy it?
It is extremely quick because Troyka is in just a lot of pain and doesn't want to move very much, so she kind of like walks up to it and like, wow, it is still talking, just extremely quick, like sword flick, and it just falls over.
Yep.
And then-
the mitflit dies.
And then she kind of like stands there silently for a moment and then like coughs up another mouthful of blood, and it's like, oh right, shit.
Do you need a healing potion, huh?
Yeah, let me try first to see how well I can get with it, and then I'll take you up on that if I'm in bad shape still.
Right.
So I can do Ocean's Balm to heal myself for
Or,
1d8. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna need that.
or is anybody
Okay.
else hurt?
Okay. So now that we're at the end of the combat, we're gonna keep the initiative order, but this is like taking 10 minutes. So like, if you want to do any first aid or any other healing, we can. So we're gonna start up the top with Zarni.
Is anybody else hurt?
A few.
Troyka.
Okay. She's gonna move into the middle of the group and do a 3-action heal.
Okay. Are you doing that with your spell or your wand?
I believe I've already used the wand.
Well, you
No.
can use the wand again by overcharging it, but there's a risk it might be destroyed.
She has not used the wand today.
Oh, I haven't?
No, the
Okay.
boar's time we used it with the boar was the day before.
Okay,
Yeah.
then
Yep.
yeah, definitely the wand.
Okay, so it's a 30-foot emanation. So go ahead and roll the healing, which is, I believe, 1d8 plus 8.
D8 plus 8, so that's
14.
14.
14.
All right, so everybody gets 14 health back, which means Micmac is back up to full.
Nice.
How much did everyone heal?
14.
14.
14.
Okay, I can get the rest of the way on my own.
Sweet.
All right. So, Jory, what are you doing for the next 10 minutes or so?
Watching for oncoming enemies.
Okay. Listening out, you don't hear anything, but peering into the next chamber, which is here, you see what looks to be like a table made of a stump. Actually, let me get the description up for you. So I don't need that anymore because you killed it. That is room A. Okay, so peering into the next room. Here we go. At the center of the room stands a rickety table held together with twine covered with a filthy checkered tablecloth and heaped with mounds of dirt, twigs, and gravel, apparently arranged to form some sort of map. You may be able to, someone with a good knowledge of nature or survival rather, may be able to determine what the map depicts. At the edge of the map, weighing down a scrap of paper, rests a blood-stained ivory statuette of what looks like a crouching reptilian devil. And there's also a bulging burlap sack sitting underneath the table.
I'll investigate the burlap sack and the map.
Okay. Well, you can grab the sack and investigate it, or you can examine the map. I'm going to let you grab the sack. It's just, do you want to check what's inside the sack, or do you want to try to figure out the map in the next 10 minutes?
I want to try and figure out what the map is before I examine what's in the bag.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a survival check. Or if you have a relevant lore.
Just forestry.
Okay, that won't help you here, so survival it is. Ooh, excellent.
Oh, wow.
So, it takes you a little bit of time, but looking at it and thinking about your own journey, it appears to be a crude map depicting the area around the stolen lands. And you take out your map and you mark down a few locations, including what the map depicts as the Kobold Soot Scale Caverns, which is not too far from here, a short distance to the southeast, I believe. And let's see. Da, 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 da. And also, you see on the table a sheet of paper that, like tucked beneath the map, that appears to be a list with divided in two sides with like ours, theirs. And underneath ours is mostly listed like weapons and kobolds that have been captured or killed. And theirs, it appears to be food, weapons, and tall folk ring. It takes you a moment to figure out that it basically is like the mitflits taking a tally of what was stolen from which side. So, in other words, it appears that a special ring, the one you may be looking for, may have been taken to the Kobold Cavern.
Joy.
I'll relay that to the crew.
All right, Iskander, you're up.
I suppose that Iskander's just going to spend the time. I actually don't know what she'd be doing over here. There's not much that she really can do. Can I just like pass on my turn for now?
You can look ahead.
Yeah, if you don't want to do anything, just pass instead.
Yep, I'll do that.
Sojin?
Sojin is going to slowly sneak up and peer around the corner here.
Okay, if you're sneaking, give me a stealth check, please.
Certainly.
Oh, by the way, everybody should gain a hero point.
Oh, I'm reusing that then. 15?
Okay, let me take a look. Let me see. Perception. Okay. As you peer around the corner, you duck back in time before you're seen, but you see that there are a small group of mitflits that have weapons at the ready, and they're just waiting for a signal, and they're constantly looking back further in the chamber, as if waiting for a signal from someone that you can't quite see. Okay. So, Troyka, what are you doing for the next 10 minutes?
I'm going to treat wounds.
Go for it. Whose wounds are you treating?
Mine.
Go for it. Would you like to reroll that?
We did just get a point.
Is this a failure or a critical failure? Or are you not allowed to tell me?
Let me see. It's just a failure, so it just means that you don't make any progress. And
Yeah,
you can
don't worry
try
about
again.
it then. She
Okay.
she just as soon as the 10 minutes is up, she's just gonna cast Ocean Balm on herself again anyways.
Yeah, go ahead and cast Ocean Bomb on yourself then.
Okay, so Bacoop. Okay, that gets me the rest of the way.
Alright, meanwhile,
She-
and
Just reverse practical healing.
yeah, let me just meanwhile, 10 minutes have passed, so back at the top, Zarni, what do you do?
One second. Sorry. Sorry, coughing fit. I think I am going to come in here and just look around and keep an eye out for anybody trying to come after us.
Yeah, I
real
mentioned to
quick-
her that
Oh, good.
there's people that they are around just around the corner. That they're more of the idiots waiting for Q.
Sorry. I would have put myself where I had the camera icon. I just wasn't going
Yeah, so do you go all the way out where you're seen, visible?
New.
Okay, so where do you stop?
Right there.
Okay. So, meanwhile, Micmac points to the table. There! That's the statue! That's the statue to Old Sharptooth! We need it! We need to give it back to, the chieftain, or the Purple Sage.
Yes, Purple Sage.
Who is the Purple Sage?
Purple Sage is Tartuk, a powerful kobold magister who joined our tribe several weeks ago. He left for some time and came back with a big plan. But unfortunately, the mitflits started their war against us. And Micmac then describes that Tartuk is a kobold who speaks with a very boastful, self-interested tone, just full of like pride for himself and what the kobolds could do under his direction.
Make Koboldia great again.
No.
No. All right, so Zarni, is there anything that you wish to do, or pass?
Pass.
All right, Jory.
I'll pick up the statue and tell Micmac I'll carry it for him.
Okay. As you reach out towards the statue, you hear a big cry coming from the down the hall. Let's go ahead and move you so that you can. Could you move yourself down into the room? Here you go. I'll move you. So you hear a big cry coming from the room as the mitflits shout out, "They're trying to take the statue! That's ours! Ours!" And you hear a deeper voice, or deeper for a mitflit, calling out, "Yes, I think we should kill them! Come, Tickleback! We ride into battle!" What will the party do?
Come on.
Can I prepare an action?
You
where
can.
where are they? Like what direction?
They seem to
Over.
be coming from this direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Troyka is gonna generate she's gonna close the passage.
Oh, what are you gonna do with that? How are you gonna do that?
I can create a 5x5 cube of solid dirt.
That'd just be one.
Well,
So you can basically force them to funnel through one slot. Yeah.
hold on. What's the action? Can you show us again?
Yeah, sure. It's it is commanded kinesis. So this would be proliferate.
Okay, and I think that's a one action. Is that correct, or is it two?
It is a It's a kinesis. Range of 30 feet. Yeah, it's an action.
Okay. Well, then you can use 2 actions or 3 actions and close the passage. So you
Yeah.
willing to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Troyka steps in. Actually, you describe it.
Hearing that there is a charge incoming and not really sure if the party is ready to do that or even wanting to fight, takes a few steps forward and kind of motions her, like sticks her hands out towards the passageway, and then in a swift kind of sliding motion, just like a solid wall of dirt just closes. It just like bursts out through the side of the wall and completely closes the passage. She is panting slightly after that and kind of clutching at her chest just because that apparently took some exertion, but she is otherwise okay.
Okay. So, once that's done, the party has closed off the passage, and you can hear the mitflits starting to bang and crash and claw at the other end, trying to break down the stone. Since it's just dirt, they will be able to dig through, but it will take some time. So, what does the party wish to do?
I'm actually not sure.
Well,
could
I'm
always-
actually gonna take this moment to process that centipede.
We could always wait here and pick them off one by one as they crawl through the hole they make.
That's kind of what I
That
was
is-
thinking.
Yeah, it's a better
I
idea.
think that's a good idea.
And
That's
I can keep sustaining. Like I can try and repair it as they build into it to stop them from making forward progress, but I can't. I don't think I can do that forever. But you'll have time, like at least maybe a couple minutes.
No, don't overexert yourself. Let us position ourselves and ready to greet them as they pour through a hole. So basically, funnel them into our attacks.
Okay. So, are there any spells or special effects that you wish to do beforehand as you prepare?
Oh, I just want to prepare a specific spell to trigger as soon as somebody comes through the hole.
Okay. And what would that be?
Give me 1 second. Gale Blast.
Okay. So, when that happens, so where would you like Micmac to go? Because Micmac says, we could just leave. We have the statue. We could return, or we could, but we could also kill their leader and stop the war.
That's the plan.
Then I will fight with you, because Micmac is mighty warrior. Slams a little
Mightiest
tiny
warrior.
clawed fist on their chest.
All right, then prepare to maintain the range support. Then
Okay, so go ahead and prepare where you would like to be, and when they finally break through.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm good right where I am.
Troyka's a
I think
frontliner, so
I'm-
she's going to want to be in the vanguard.
Yeah,
Yep.
same here. Direct approach is the best approach.
Iskander's just going to prepare a normal longsword attack.
I'm comfortable in saying that. Well, I guess Troyka will take a 2-action attack and have her third action be opening the door.
All right, so I am going to, since they're they're kind of digging their way through, I am going to need to make a fortitude save for the mitflits. So I'm just going to roll once and count it. Okay, looks like we have 3 failures. So 3 of them are going to start exhausted,
Good.
which is bad for them, but good for you. And let me just set them up when the wall finally breaks. And we need grapples to be on top, so send the front. There we go. All right. So finally, after a moment passes, the wall breaks, and everybody go ahead and take your actions.
All right.
Whatever
Roll.
actions you readied,
Yep.
and then we'll do another initiative. So don't roll for initiative. Just take your one action beforehand.
Oh.
Assuming that, like, basically the one guy pops up right in front of us, we all just go, what, boom,
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
into the crowd.
All right. So in that case, let me just go ahead. Since some of you are wanting to do melee, I'll just move them closer.
Oh, I need to make these separate. Subtract 3 from that damage roll. It's a.
Okay.
I just remembered that ranged attacks don't get the con bonus.
All right, so I'm going to start with Astrid. So, that is that an AoE attack? 5 foot.
5
Okay, so 5 foot within an emanation. So, I guess where do you want to target? And it'll be a 5 foot burst from that.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
It's all good.
Right there.
Keep in mind that would hit your party. So,
Oh.
would you like to go beyond?
Yeah, let's go beyond that guy.
Because that
Okay.
actually would hit the boss, all of them, except for the boss.
Alright,
All right. So
Boss.
first, I'm gonna roll. First, I'll roll for the mitflits. Then, let me just actually.
Gotta be a 17.
Okay, so I need to make a 17. Oh boy.
And some of them
Yep,
are
we're-
already exhausted.
Yeah, so the first 3 are at -2.
Ha! Ha!
Oh no. Okay, that one made it. Alright, so 2 of them made it, 1 critically failed. So the one that critically failed took, let me see, critical failure is they take double damage and they're pushed 10 feet away from you. And the double damage is going to be 10. So that one's just dead as they fly up and just get like
Yeet!
splattered and yeeted against the
Yeet.
wall. Let me see the
Yeetus
rest
deletus.
take. That one also failed, so failure is going to be full damage, which is 4. And the rest take 2. Alright, as the Gale Blast just buffets them and pushes them back 5 feet. I'm going to let you guys take your melee stuff first, though, so don't worry about that.
Alright.
So I'm just moving stuff around. And next one, that's going to be Iskander has critically succeeded on one of them. So that's how much damage? 6? Alright, which is
Yep.
going to kill another one. Let me see. Sojin has done a success. That's going to do 5 damage.
7.
7 damage, right? And finally, that's the kinetic blast targeting. Which one were you targeting?
Hmm?
Troyka?
Oh, sorry, I legit thought you were talking to somebody else. Probably like.
Alright, so that will definitely hit that one for 10 damage, which takes that one out as well.
It is only 7 damage.
Oh, only 7? Okay.
So do you want to double up on the one I hit then to make sure it dies?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, in that case, let me just do that, and that one will be dead. And I'll just move that one in against the wall so that we don't have to worry about it. Okay.
Mhm.
So now, everybody, if you please roll initiative.
Right.
Don't forget to unmark the one you marked by accident.
Ah, you're right. Thank you.
Hell yeah, Jory.
Direct approach is the best approach.
Yep. You're a scoundrel rogue. You're a rapscallion. You're
Alright.
the tiniest bouncer in the world, and you're gonna bounce their heads off the wall.
So Tickleback. Oh, I rolled the wrong one for Tickleback because I was clicking on Gravels instead. So let me fix that. So Tickleback got that. Gravels gets this.
Oh my
And-
god.
The 2 remaining mitflits get this. Okay. So, if we're ready to start.
Yeah.
So Gravels is just angry seeing some of its mitflits fall, and it raises up its little weapon. It shouts out with a vengeful anger, using its vengeful anger ability. Basically, it gains a +2 status bonus to damage against creatures that previously damaged it. So, since Zarni injured it, it's going to throw a trident at you.
Oh crap!
I hate you! Grabbles! And I'm gonna grab you to death with this trident!
Ouch.
Does it have that kind of range?
20 feet.
20 feet range.
Where's
It would
my
take a little bit of a.
Well, yeah, it does take a penalty.
Yep.
So,
It's a -2 penalty at that range, I think.
let me just check. God, I keep pushing the wrong button. Where's the ruler? There it is.
That was
So,
40.
okay, so I take a -2. Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah,
All right, so it does hit you for 10 points of damage.
10.
Yeah, because vengeful anger,
Oh,
since you
okay.
injured it
Yeah.
last.
Okay.
Basically, until it's afraid, it's going to get a damage boost to revenge hit.
Okay.
And then it's going to use the rest of his action to cast Bane. So that's going to target 3. Let me see. Is it 5-foot emanation? Okay, so it's going to slap it onto Jory. So I need all of you, all the melee people, to roll a will save.
Yeah, no, I'm getting hit by that.
Hey, just barely pass.
Okay. So everyone that failed is going to be at a -1 penalty to attack rolls.
What was it?
As long as you're in the. I'm sorry.
Iskander's the only one who didn't get affected by that.
Okay.
Wait, so you have to beat
Troyka.
the roll, you can't match it?
If you match it, then you succeed.
Okay, then I also am not affected.
Oh,
Okay,
well, you had not rolled at the time I said that.
It's all good. So 2 of you are affected, 2 of you are not. So everyone else is at a -1. You 2 are not. And that's it for it. Jory, you're up.
That's easy enough to make sure you put. So what's that? Bane? No.
Yeah, it's a
What is that?
-1 to your attack rolls.
I will just keep that. Yeah.
First action is, of course, to run up,
I'll mark it with a little green token.
and then I hit this one right in front of me, or at least attempt to.
Go for it.
Quick question.
Hey,
Oh, that's a critical.
that's very dead.
It is absolutely dead.
Hey, the red X
And-
worked on that one.
No, it only worked for a second.
That was my
I forgot.
second action.
I
Now
can
my
see it.
third.
I mean, I can see it on my end.
See it?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, hey, if it works, great.
Now
by
I'm
the
going
way,
to
you can-
scream at the top of my lungs at the leader on his little pet that he's
You're
next.
All right, make your intimidation check.
Intimidation, where is it?
And you are going to get a +2 bonus.
17.
17 grabbles. Oh no. Okay, so what's funny is that ordinarily that would fail, except for one problem.
Mitflits.
So that succeeds. It is now afraid, and until it shakes off the fear, it now loses that damage bonus,
Oh, yeah.
and you have 1 action remaining.
I'm gonna. That was my third action to.
Yeah.
Intimidate.
Oh no, that's a free action because of
Oh.
the you're next. Basically,
Okay.
that's a reaction.
Then, is that next little mitflit right in front of me close
Yep.
enough to me to hit?
Isn't
It
it
is.
dead?
Then
No,
no.
It's got
The
skull
one
and
directly in it. The one.
no. There are 4 mitflits. 2 of them
I
are. Well,
missed.
3 of them are dead now.
I missed
There's
anyway.
1 remaining. Okay. Sojin, you're up.
Alright, Sojin moves in. Let me double check this.
Ooh, good call. So make your
I'm
roll.
going to. Alright, roll deception. 16.
That will succeed, so it's now off guard to you.
Alright, and then we're gonna stab it.
Stabby!
Yep, that'll be effectively an 18, which will hit. And I believe that you get your little bonus.
Yep, that's 8 damage.
Alright, then that creature is dead.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm just going to move them out of the way, just to do that. You have one
Alright.
extra remaining.
I am going to take a moment and just roll. I'm gonna take a look at that whatever this fucking critter is that he's riding.
Go for it. That'll be a nature check.
A 19.
What would you like to know?
Beyond what the heck it is.
Okay. So it is a giant tick, basically. And
So what is its armor then?
so its armor class is 16.
Alright.
Alright. So that's on you. The mitflits are dead, so we'll skip their turn. Zarni, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here and target Grabbles with
Yep, Grabbles.
Needle Dart.
Ooh. 15 will actually miss.
Okay. Oh wait, I have
By
a
one.
reroll. Shit.
Go for it.
Oh, for the love of...
Just
Okay.
not your day.
Yeah, it's fine. She
Alright,
got pretty banged up.
True. Troyka, you're up.
Okay. Troyka is going to walk up to the big old tick and try to get some damage in on it.
Go for it.
Okay, we're going to do the... we're going to do the 2-action kinetic blast.
Ooh.
So, 22.
That will solidly hit, and you're going for the big, the mount or the other guy.
The mount.
All right, go for it.
All right, so it's going to be this plus 5. Okay,
Alright.
6 damage.
All right, so 6 damage. That will deal 6 damage. Oh, and since you did the 2-action, you add damage to it, right?
Yeah, the added damage was the additional 5.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that was unfortunate, but you do have a solid slash as you create an elemental blade, slash out, and just jaggedly rip into the giant tick, and it screeches in pain. And now it is Tickleback's turn. So Tickleback is going to, well, it does count as a small creature, so it will attempt to bite into you with its little mandibles. Oh no!
Ouch.
So that is 6. That is going to be 6 damage. And what that is going to do, it will attempt to... well, first I need you to make a saving throw, fortitude save, to resist tick fever.
Oh yeah,
you're
she's
fine.
good.
You ignore it. It's going to then attempt to attach to you. So when it strikes a creature larger than itself, you're technically larger since you're medium size, its barbed hypostome attaches to that creature. It's similar to grabbing it, but the giant tick moves with that creature rather than holding it in place. So basically, wherever you move, it goes with you until you can remove it. However, this makes the giant tick flat-footed. And you're going to take 1 persistent bleed damage.
I hate that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Mechanically, it's not even that big an issue. I just don't like ticks.
Yeah.
No one does.
I mean, who amongst us? But yeah,
All
I'll
right.
be fine.
And that's pretty much it. That's all it can do right now. So, back up to Iskander, you're up.
Cool. Iskander's just going to move up and attack.
Wait, hold on. Is it like trying to like drink deep of my blood and such?
Yeah, I can start doing that.
Oh, it's in for a nasty surprise.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Interesting.
why?
I mean, for one, my body is like 20% dirt or something like that. So
It's not nourishing.
no. Also, Fee knows about this character's biology, so no, it's probably not particularly good.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, Iskander's going to attack it with a longsword. Tickleback, not the rider. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that thing's probably dead now.
Nice.
All right, so Tickleback. Tickleback is dead. So you're now free. Bleh.
Oh, did it just like fall
Yeah.
off?
Yeah.
It more like got
Hilarious.
yeeted off.
Hilarious.
And
Thank you.
Grabbles has to make a reflex save to see if he can.
Dismount.
Okay, it
Oh,
does.
yeah.
He does successfully dismount.
It would have been funny if his stirrups got caught.
Yeah, that would have been really funny. I'm just gonna move Tickleback away just to get out of the way. All right. You have 2 actions remaining, or one, however many.
Um,
One more.
if I wanted to grapple, what are they called again?
Mitflits.
No. I mean, like this one specifically. It has a name.
Grabbles.
Grabbles.
Grapples. Okay, so I want to grapple Gravels. Would I have to run an athletics check for that?
Let me click the button. I got a button for that.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep. Athletics versus its Fortitude DC. So make your roll.
Cool. And that was with my number 2.
Right.
Athletics.
So let me see. It's Fortitude DC, right?
Um,
That
Yep.
will not.
Remember,
No,
he's
that's
flat-footed.
Well, yeah. Even with the flat-footed, that won't be enough. All right.
Okay.
Is that it for you?
yes, that is it. Because I had to
Okay.
move forward to do this.
So, Grabbles on its turn is going to. I know what it's going to do. It basically starts to shout and howl and just raises a fit. As first, it'll take an action to draw another trident from its back, and then it will swing its trident wildly, screaming at like what is surely mitflit obscenities at the one that killed its precious tick mount. So this is going against Iskander.
Mhm.
And that's a whiff.
That's a miss.
And it'll swing again in a fit of rage while screaming.
You peaked your microphone. Missed that.
Yeah.
It says, I am the king of these lands.
Thank you.
Alright, Jory, you're up. That was a wasted turn.
First action. Flank him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Ooh.
Would you like to reroll
Or
that?
is it?
Yes.
Go for it. That'll hit. And that's going to be with sneak attack damage. That's going to be 13 damage.
King of this land is going down.
Yeah.
Third action. Here comes. Whiff.
Well, you do the attack. That would be a 10, so it'd still be a miss. But that was your second attack.
I ran forward.
Well, yeah, but you only roll the third attack if you attack 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah,
Roll
so go
good,
ahead and
then.
reroll that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, still missed, but it's fine. All right. With that, the creature is in pain. It's not quite bloodied, but the big, ugly, nasty, wicked little mitflit is in a world of hurt as it goes to Sojin's turn.
Sojin.
Oh, and actually, I have to make one roll first. Okay, it still maintains the bane.
Sojin commands our little guy. Pop a shot at him, please.
You got it. I'll go ahead and roll its attack real quick. It moves up, and then it will attempt a little sling check. So where's Micmec's sheet? I have it right here. Here we go. Sling. Oh well. It tried.
Good shot.
All right, go on.
And then I use my attack.
That's it. That's
Yep.
5 points of damage.
And then You know what? I just want to throw my. I jokingly say I could throw the crossbow at it, but no. I am going to just reload.
Okay.
That's it. That's all 3 actions.
All right. Zarni, you're up.
Yep. All right.
All right. So I need to make a reflex save. So Grapples will make a reflex save. Here we go. All right. I'm good.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast as my last action, Glass Shield.
And that buff is up. Troyka, you're up.
So so the tick has fallen off me, but there is still enemy in front of me.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you are flanking it.
Okay, well, here comes the attack.
Go for it.
Once again, 2 action kinetic blast.
Mhm.
I'm
That would be just short.
going to
Like
reroll,
reroll?
yeah. I'll reroll.
Wait, no, isn't that with flanking? 17?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. You would need.
Normally
an
that would
18.
be a range attack, but wasn't this in melee?
Well, yeah, you would need an 18.
I'll
Oh,
reroll. I'll
okay.
Its
try
armor
again.
class is 20.
Gotcha.
I'll try again.
Ah.
Eh,
Not meant to be.
cards today.
I will also. I don't really have any other. I guess I'll try a nature check against this thing. See if I can
Of course.
glean any.
What would you like to know? 13. You will get some information. What would you like to know?
What does it dream of?
No. I'm gonna keep prodding for elemental weaknesses.
Okay. It is weak to cold iron, and it has an exceptionally low will and fortitude.
Okay.
All right. Iskander, you're up.
Okay. Iskander's just going to keep on trying to grapple this thing.
Go for it.
Let's see. Athletics. Oh,
All right. That will succeed. So it is now grappled.
okay, cool. I actually didn't think about what I was going to do after that.
Slam him
Oh.
with your weapon.
Iskander's just going to shout. I guess she's actually just going to say, your friends are dead, and you are alone. Surrender, and we can spare your life.
All right. Give me an intimidation check. You are going to get a +4. Well, technically a +8, I guess. 29. Okay, so Grapples looks at the situation. It's angry, but it sees that it's vastly, vastly outnumbered, and it immediately drops its trident and says, I was just joking. Grapple's got to grab. Ha ha! You'll let me go, right?
Iskander's just going to turn him around and start tying him up with rope. Yeah, real funny joke.
Funny
This is mine.
joke!
This is my funny joke.
Go ahead, what were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. I was gonna say that Troyka has could speed things up. Yeah, sure. We're already tying him up.
So, well, did you want to add to that?
Oh,
Like,
it probably wouldn't be
Are you going to tie him up
constructive.
with dirt?
No, it'd be more that I would just pull him into the ground up to his neck.
All right, so
Again, I don't think this is a constructive addition to the situation.
So, you tie up Grapples and stick it, get it into a little rope, and it says, okay, look, yes, you got me, so take your things and leave, and it'll be all good, right?
Well, no, not really. Not as long as you are fighting with the kobolds.
What caused this conflict? How long have you been fighting?
Not long. And Micmac immediately says, That's a lie. That's a lie. They always steal our things. They even stole our moon radishes that we harvested. They try to poison our food and do wicked, evil things to us.
Those moon radishes were yours?
Do we actually steal any?
Oh, remember,
didn't
you didn't
take
actually
any.
go there yet.
Ah.
Yeah.
You just found it.
Yep.
They steal our things all the time, and Grapple says, but Grapple's how to grab. We just grab things. It's all fun and games.
We certainly saw some of your people trying to steal our things in camp one night.
They failed spectacularly.
We just told them to leave.
Yeah, so you can just tell me to leave, and I won't cause any problems for anyone ever again.
We could just make you leave off the bridge there, leave at the bottom of the chasm.
Oh, that's a good idea. Go ahead and do that.
What's at the bottom of the chasm?
Just the chasm.
Iskander's just going to clean off her blade threateningly. That's so.
Yes, that's all.
Jory, what's in the bag?
I don't know.
I'm asking you to look in it.
Well, that's different.
Sorry. Usually, what's in the bag? Usually, if you don't know, you.
I haven't checked it for traps yet either, but
It's just a bag, but
yes,
When
what's
you-
in the bag?
that's what's in the bag.
Neat.
It looks like a lunch for.
Silver and some marbles.
It's like someone really lost their marbles here.
Oh,
Give
indeed.
the marbles to to Micmac so they have ammunition for that sling.
Micmac will accept it if you offer them.
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Micmac says, whispering in Draconic, so only Jory can understand. I don't trust him. He's planning something. If he lives, he'll just gather up his mitflits and bother us again.
In Draconic, I reply, of course he's planning something. I don't like this either. What would you like us to do?
Troyka will say loudly, "What are you two talking about?"
Likely how to skin the goat.
We're talking about how you need to wash your socks.
Eddie gained a hero point, by the way. With that said, Micmac then says in common, pointing at Grabbles, either we take that with us and bring it to Tartuk, the Purple Sage, or the Chief Sootscale, or we kill it and leave it here.
I think that we should take it.
I think
Actually,
we should.
before we do, though,
Hold on,
If
what
you're
were
not-
you saying?
go ahead.
Jory?
Yeah, Mitmac and I were having this conversation, so I think we should turn him over to your people as well, so that you people can deliver your justice to him. I will relay that to everyone else. And then I turn around to the group and say, apparently, the Nitflix have been warring on the kobolds for quite some time. I think we should turn him over to the kobolds, so the kobolds can deliver their justice upon him.
And in that case, we could use that as a reason for them to give over the ring. You said they had.
Exactly. Trade
So
him
then-
for the ring.
Sounds very fair to me.
Iskander just wanted to
And
question.
we don't have to be the ones to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Iskander just wanted to continue questioning Grapples about, how many more mitflits there are. What else? What other creatures they might find in the tree other than the kobolds?
Grabbles looks to you and says, up in this direction, pointing in this direction, it is completely safe. All the mitflits are out hunting, and our centipede hatchery is elsewhere.
How many centipedes are there in this tree?
Just none, because our hatchery is not ready yet. Just the one you killed.
Interesting.
Alright. I hate to
You've
burn
been
down
very
such a
cooperative
lovely
with us.
tree.
So, real quick, I'm going to say that Zarni,
Yeah.
I pre-rolled for perceptions for everyone, and you... Well, I'm going to whisper something to you, so you'll see it in roll 20.
Okay. Sorry, my voice is trying to do its thing.
There you go.
Hmm.
Grumpy, I actually pre-rolled perception checks, so if I don't whisper you, then you didn't detect anything one way or another. It's up to you whether you think he's lying.
Y'all
All right.
just see Zarni coming up from behind, just walking very calmly. And she pulls her sickle out and puts it under Grabble's chin. You're lying. Tell us the truth.
Okay, I was just joking. Grabble's got a grab, and that's the way to the hatchery. There's maybe 3 or 4 centipedes, and maybe 7 or 8 mitflits, including Quoggy.
Troyka is going to walk over here and try to see if she can sense anything with tremor sense.
Okay. If there is something there, it's beyond your tremor sense, unless you
Okay.
wish to try to sneak in and like investigate further.
No, not yet at least.
Okay.
Just kind of looks back to the others and just sort of shrugs.
So,
Yeah.
Micmac looks up and says, if that's the hatchery, then couldn't we go back the way you came? Then we could avoid all of this and just leave.
I certainly think that's a good idea.
Yes.
Honestly, not that I don't want to leave them to regrow. Without their leader, they're more likely to infight and be idiots.
Yes,
So
and
it's agreed?
the
You
purple
return the way we
sage
came?
or the chief will help you. We'll be glad for everything you've done.
Indeed.
Then let's take this thing to your chief and be done.
Okay. So,
Sounds good.
Grabbles will look up. So, you'll let me go, right? Yeah, because Grabble's got a grab.
Grabble's got to grab his own ass, and we're going to take you to them. You are still our
Prisoner.
prize.
Sorry, bud.
Dang. And with that, the party will. Do you wish to proceed further to the hatchery, or go back the way you
Nah.
came?
Go back the way we came.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
But
party.
I'd say it'd be fine to. We should clear it out. I say we've taken enough damage right now where it is wiser. It's wiser to head back and go talk with the kobolds.
Okay. So the party makes your way out of the caverns, and I need somebody to roll a flat d20 check. Who hasn't rolled much? Zarni,
Sure.
give me a flat d20 check, if you please.
Sure.
All right. You make it out without any further incident. So you leave the Sycamore behind, and you return to the Stolen Lands map. Now, before we continue, I suggest that we take a small break.
Yeah, I want to go get dinner. So.
All right, so
Sounds good.
just to make sure, we know the kobolds are at 19, I think.
Let me see. Let me just double check that. I believe you are correct. Ba-da-ba-ba.
So in theory, we could start down, talk with the kobolds, start back up. If anything goes wrong, basically, if we decide, we definitely need to go wipe them out, we can just come back.
No,
Yep,
the
that's the idea.
kobolds. The kobolds are. Where is it? are at 20.
Oh, so that's okay. The other panel. This one, not this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did find the map, and because Jory was able to translate it, you found a hidden thing. Now the map
Ooh.
doesn't explain what it is quite yet, but you find something at GB9, which is right there.
Well, we'll be
Let's
heading
see.
up that way anyway.
GB9. Alright, let me mark that down.
Additionally, you find something at GB10, which I will mark as well. So change layer to map. There we go.
Okay. I'm out for a minute or two.
Yep. So
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
take
stepping out.
Yep. So we're gonna take a small break, and also this map currently is going to be set to green because it's been explored and taken care of.
Hell yeah.
Really quickly, can you tell me it was GB9 and what else was it?
GB10.
GB9 and CB10.
Gotcha. Let's see. Okay, now I see it. Thank you.
No problem. And if the party wishes, you can take a little moment to like recuperate, do any healing that you need.
Yep. Give me a moment. I need to go to the bathroom myself.
So take 5. Take what you need.
Yay. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Let me tell you, doing the mitflit voices sucks.
So I think our general plan for today is to basically the rest of the campaign, the rest of this one, is to go talk with the kobolds. If we decide we need to go back in, we go back in. But otherwise, we head back over to Oleg's.
Okay, I'm back. I had to get some water and stuff.
Yep.
Welcome back. I have my
So-
water right here.
And also, I
Wandren.
have a Maggie. Hi, Maggie.
Oh, hey Maggie.
Okay. Hey, Maggie. So, Wandren, my thought process
Yep.
here is we talk with the kobolds, get the ring, and if we have to go back to deal with the Sycamore tree, we deal with that. Otherwise, we go straight back over to Oleg's to turn in the boar's head and the ring.
You don't want to finish up the rest of the Sycamore tree this session?
I said, I would say yes, we do that.
Oh, okay.
I said,
In that case, yeah.
but if we do decide we do not, go straight over to Oleg. But either directions, we end up going back to Oleg before we go back into the forest to tackle the bandit lord.
Actually, sorry. I'm very distracted by my cat. Can you say that one more time?
I'm just saying. So whatever we decide to do with the tree, we head back to Oleg's first before we head into the forest.
Yep. I think that's a good idea. I think that we could explore like GP9 before we go back to Oleg.
Oh yeah.
Go to the places we haven't been to yet.
Oh, definitely.
Yep. Since they're plains, we can actually traverse 2 of them in a single turn.
Well, traverse 1,
Actually,
explore 1.
Yep.
By the time we get back, we'll be just in time to be needing to get supplies for the horses.
Yep. That sounds good to me. I think that we've got enough supplies to last quite a while, though. Like maybe another couple of weeks. We got 3 weeks of supplies for the horses, right?
Yeah. And we've already used 1, so 2 more.
Yeah, basically you could like unload like any extra stuff that you have and maybe purchase some supplies from Oleg's.
Yep.
That's the plan. Stock up and then head into the forest to go fight the stag bastard.
Yep, sounds good to me. Do we have... Let's see. Do we know where the Stag Lord is specifically? Or do we not know that yet?
It was... If I remember correctly, it is 17? No, it's 11.
17?
It's GB17 or 11, I believe.
You were actually told that it is close to somewhere near Tuskgutter. So
south.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we can ask the kobolds if they've seen.
So you could ask the kobolds. So you haven't actually discovered the location. You were just told that it's near the Tuskgutter border.
Remind me, the kobold is called Micmac?
The kobold that you're with is Micmac, yeah. M-I-K, M-E-K.
M-E-K?
Here, I'll type it out.
I'm writing a in-character journal for Iskander, so I want to, write this stuff down.
Oh, for sure. Also, out of character, but you've actually, you can go back into the Sycamore tree if you want to absolutely wipe everything out. But effectively, since you took care of the leader, the hex has been handled.
Cool.
So you don't have to go back unless you really want to.
Oh yeah, was there anything interesting on the leader himself?
Oh, you know what? Let me just check. I don't think so, but I will double check.
Yep.
Gavel sucked. Like, what an awful person.
Yeah. He's just a tiny little man.
He's just. Let me see. On him, a leather armor made for a small creature and trident. That's it.
Yeah, fair enough. Actually, I have another question. If we did found our settlement like on the sycamore tree, would it come with anything?
The sycamore tree does not provide anything except that you could use it to as a lumber site, so you don't want to build on top of it.
Gotcha. I don't know if we'd want to do that to the old sycamore tree since they live in there.
All right, just checking up.
Yeah, random.
How's everybody doing?
I'm here.
Good, right?
I'm here.
Out of curiosity,
And Astrid.
have any of you ever listened to the original Goblin music from World of Warcraft? The one from World of Warcraft Cataclysm?
I do remember that.
That's what I've been listening to as we've been clearing through the sycamore tree. It felt appropriate for the mitflits.
Oh, bless.
Here in a moment, guys.
Okay.
Here in a moment.
You got it. Okay, so Jasper just told me that she needs to handle a thing, so I'm going to take over for Troyka for a little bit. If everyone
Okay.
else is here, we can get back to it.
Astrid's on her way.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
Welcome back.
There we
Okay.
Goodness.
Okay, I'm back,
Alright.
but I am also eating, so.
Okay. So now that we're back, as you leave the old sycamore tree, the party takes a moment to discuss their plans. Just to lead into the discussion you had. So, what were you saying? Sojin, you had an idea for the group, right?
Yes. Sojin clear his throat. So, we go talk with the kobolds, and then we head back to Oleg. I know that, according to the map, the bandit lord is across the river there in Tuskgutter. But I'd rather us refresh, restock, and prep ourselves before we head in to him.
Agreed.
I think that's a wise plan.
Plus, we can also ask the kobolds here what they know. And in that case, we can also just, on our way back up, check out these at least two of the places that they've marked on the map.
Sounds good to me.
Because the best we can do is just deal with this little bugger. He slaps the mitflit
Gravel.
that he has, gravel who he has tied up to the side of the horse next to the decapitated boar's head.
Grapples needs to get out of here.
Maybe the kobolds will be merciful and they'll just make you their servant.
Maybe, or maybe you let me go, and I'll be good. Good grabbles for forever and ever.
No.
Oh, fine. So, where does the party wish to go?
You said
Kobold
GB20.
Yeah,
GB20 is the kobolds, yeah.
Yep.
Down to Kobold Town.
Okay.
down to
Thankfully,
Kobold Town.
since you have Micmac to guide you, you are actually going to get a free movement. So basically, Micmac guides you on a fast route that takes you directly to the Soot Scale Caverns. So, there you go. So that you can see what you see.
Poor little guys. Why is that guy kicking them? What did they do to deserve that?
That guy's mean. But let me take you to the map one moment.
That's just the official artwork. We don't
yeah.
have to kick the kobolds.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can be nice.
I mean, we can do it if we want to, but we won't.
If they turn hostile.
Well, I mean, come on. There's the purple sage and all that. So, by the way, you do find as you get closer, Micmac tells you, the caverns, the Soot Scale have taken a cavern, an old mine that we've made safe for us. It may be a little small for your horses, but
They are trained. They'll wait outside.
very well, very well. Then once we get closer, let me lead. They will know that you are a friend, and then they will. We can take you to the chieftain or the purple sage. Who would you like to see? They will both be happy with the gift. Motioning to the statue that I believe Jory is still holding.
Yep.
Yes. Sojin looks to Zarni. Sounds like this purple sage is a blowhard. Do you think we should just talk with the chieftain then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, and we just lost. Oh,
Yeah.
there you are.
Yeah. Yeah. I just had a little hiccup, so let me fix that.
Sorry, I'm shoveling food in my face, so you're gonna be getting grunts from me for a bit.
Grunt, 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 grunt. So, let me just fix this up just a moment. Because I'm trying to get you all on the map.
Is Tartuk the kobold sage?
Yeah, Tartuk is the kobold sage.
And the chieftain is a different person.
The chieftain is a different person, yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to the chieftain first.
Alright, so let me put Zarni in a map. I have the streamer eyes up. Let me see. Jory's there. Streamer eyes are there. Iskander's there. Sojin is not there, so I'll put Sojin on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
What is their chieftain called?
Micmac tells you, the chieftain is Chieftain Sootscale. Very powerful, Chief Sootscale, very powerful figure. A brave warrior. Much loved by old Sharptooth. The one depicted in that statue that you hold.
See?
And
If he's half as brave as you, he must be incredibly brave indeed.
oh gosh, thank you.
Sojin is currently holding the brat over his shoulder like a hogtied.
Alright.
Like a little potato sack.
Right.
There we go. So I think everybody can see.
The only thing we're missing is Yif.
See.
You don't see
There
your
we go.
No,
I can see you now. I just had to scroll a little bit to be able to see.
Yeah, try scrolling or refreshing the window. Because I'm looking at the stream and I see that that Zarni sees everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you get closer, all of a sudden from the entrance to the mine, a kobold steps out and says, "Hey, tall folk, what brings you and Micmac here?"
You have gifts for your chieftain.
Sojin holds him by his ankles. So,
and
like,
I forgot that
basically
part.
holding him like a fish.
You have Grabbles, the enemy of our people. Then you're most welcome. Please come in, and motions you towards the entrance here. So feel free to come on in. So once you get there, Iskander, once you move there, the kobold stops you and says, "Wait, down that hall are traps that we made, pitfalls. You big folk may have it difficult, but you'll need to scale, kind of shimmy against the walls to avoid falling down the holes." And
I
as you step
understand.
in, you see around this corner a small cage where a mitflit has been captured. But unlike what the mitflits were doing with the kobolds that you saw captured, it seems that this one has been kept in a cage that has a straw bed and like a bowl of food. Like, not old food, but like actually good food. It seems that while the mitflit is clearly a captive, they're at least giving it some dignity.
I should also emphasize that Iskander can't see shit because he's a normal human and doesn't have a torch out right now.
Yeah. So does
she's
somebody
actually
have a
going to
light
ask.
cantrip?
She's actually just going to ask one of the kobolds if it would be rude to light a torch.
No, tall folk can light torches, especially since you captured the evil, wicked Grabbles.
I thank you then. And she's just going to have a torch for herself.
Okay, let me just add that to your sheet. So that'll be casting light, emit bright light, 20 and 20. There we go. Boom. So, the kobold explains that this spot here will be a section of hidden pits that you'll have to clamber over. That would be either an acrobatics or an athletics check, depending on your approach. The kobold.
I'm just going to refresh the page right now because I can't actually see what you're pointing at.
Okay, sure. Yeah, if you can't see, refresh the page because that might be an issue.
Yep. Okay, I'm back on the page. Can you show the location again?
Sure. Basically, what I'm asking is, who would like to take the point? This would be either athletics or acrobatics.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what is everyone's athletics or acrobatics?
I have a 7 acrobatics and a 6 athletics.
6 on both.
Okay. At least 3 of you will need to participate to get the party through. The kobold doesn't need to because it knows how to get past.
Jory,
Yeah.
what's your acrobatics and athletics?
It's okay. Trained 4.
Okay, so you're at least a 6 on each. Okay.
Okay. So who would like to assist with this? You can assist with either athletics or acrobatics to get past the pit trap.
I'm back, by the way,
Welcome back.
Hi.
and I would very much like to assist.
Okay. And who would like? So
I'll lead.
I say
Okay.
I have a 7 in acrobatics.
Oh, so we're both on that. So either way, one of us. I'll take the assist and you lead then.
Okay. So the 2 assistants, please make your checks first, just to see how well you assist.
Yep.
All right.
Jory?
So 13.
Nope.
Dear.
Do you want to reroll that?
Well, it's only an assist check, so no need to do that. If you want to, you can. It's up to you.
Yeah.
No
we're
pressure,
good
Don.
Oh God, you're rolling.
Okay.
There we go.
That will get the party through safely. So let me just move you guys.
Yay. I love not being crushed to death. Or
go ahead and
calling
move
to my
yourself
death.
down here, if you please.
Okay.
Uh,
What the heck?
Over here?
Yeah, basically down the hall. Alright, and I need to add some XP. Okay.
Excuse me.
So, Micmac guides you along down the hall, so you can just follow along. And Micmac looks up, and you see that there are a little kill spots that the kobolds had set up. But when they see Micmac, they come out of hiding, and they call out, "Friend Micmac, you're back! Did you get the statue?" And Micmac says, "Yes, the tall folks have helped us. Tall folks are here, and I'm taking them to see the chieftain or the purple sage."
Chieftain.
Chieftain.
You wish to see the chieftain?
Yes.
Chieftain first.
Very well. Then we're going to see the chieftain. Where is the chieftain? And the kobold scouts looks down and says, "Last I checked, they were in the common room, resting, after the last fighting against the mitflits." And with that, the Micmac says, "Very well. Follow me, everyone." And we'll continue heading down the hallway. So, go ahead and continue down the passage.
This is very narrow. My goodness.
It is very narrow.
It's definitely for the best that we didn't bring the horses.
Yeah.
Not that we could anyway.
So,
Yeah,
with
probably
that,
not.
Micmac says, the common room is just around the corner, just past the temple to Old Sharptooth.
Old
Or, if you
Sharptooth?
wish, we could visit the Purple Sage.
Chieftain
You said
first.
that Chieftain? Very well. Follow me. With that, Micmac will take you around the corner. And as you get close to the temple, you see that this room, the walls of the cave are smeared with charcoal and blood depictions of a looming sharp-toothed reptilian devil. 2 low stone tables sit in the middle of the room, which are also stained with blood. A religion check may be able to tell you more about this faith. And by the way, I'm dragging Grabbles along with you.
Yep.
I don't have any skill in religion. Someone else would have to figure that out.
Or a relevant lore check for faiths.
Yeah.
You don't have to make the roll, I was just offering.
I'm
Don't look
gonna.
at me.
I'll make a roll.
Oh
Nope.
dear.
I have a traumatic brain injury, but that does not stop me from making rolls.
Okay. There's not much to say. You've seen it may be some sort of like draconid or draconic figure, but nothing in your experience tells you what this could refer to. With
That
that
makes
said,
sense.
Micmac continues guiding you down into the further room.
Not even with a 19?
Not even with a 19.
Oof. That's
With
a
that,
steep-
Micmac takes you into the final room, and you see a bunch of kobolds that are lying around the room. Nearly all of them have wounds marking them, like blood stains and like burn wounds and that sort of thing. And in the center of the room is one soot-scaled kobold who is just exhausted. The kobold stands up and draws a blade until it spots Micmac making a hand sign, and Sootscale lowers its arms and says, "You, tall folk, what are you doing here?" And Micmac motions for you to continue.
Sojin holds up gravel once again like a fish. We present to you the leader of the mitflits, along with, he motions to Jory to show the statuette, a prize once belonging to you.
As well as your companion, Micmac.
So, Jory, do you hand over the statue?
I'd pull it out of the pouch and cradle it in my arms.
Sootscale looks at the statue and says, The old statue. To old Sharptooth. Could you give it to me?
We do have one request.
Yes. What is it?
From our findings, there is a ring that you have recently come into possession of. It belongs to another tall folk. It's very precious to them. We would ask only that you return that to us, so we can return it to them. Does that seem like a fair offer?
You mean the human ring, the silver one?
Yes.
Yes. The Ring of Svetlana.
I do not know this Svetlana, but the ring... the ring has been given to the Purple Sage. The Purple Sage has deemed that old Sharptooth demands that all wealth be given to him.
Well then,
May I ask, who is Old Sharptooth? I'm new to this land. I've never heard his name before.
Old Sharptooth is the mightiest of the reptilians. A horned creature. And he holds up two clawed fingers at the top of its head to show, like, claws, horns. A horned creature with a big long tail. Talks real smooth, just like that one, pointing over to Iskander. Very powerful, mighty. Has flames walking wherever it goes. We give sacrifices to it so that we may have luck in our endeavors. But since the mitflits have taken our statue, old Sharptooth seems to have abandoned us, and the Purple Sage has said that we are cursed and must obey his whims. May I have the statue?
Troyka kind of pauses for a moment and asks, "Are you actually cursed?"
We've been losing more and more of our people.
To what?
We can't even enjoy moon radishes.
To the mitflits, right?
The mitflits get in the way of our passage to the moon radish orchard.
alright,
They steal our things, steal our food.
Well,
I think that we should give him the statue, but on the understanding that the sage will return the ring to us.
indeed. And if the sage will not part with it willingly, that will be a strong discussion for later.
You notice that some of the kobolds in the room are kind of tensing as you mention that.
No, little ones. We know we will personally take it with him, not with you. It would be him who would feel our wrath if that is the case. You have done nothing to spite us. Speaking of which, what would you like done with this mitflit?
The chief points to the nearby kobolds. You, and you. Guard this one. Once we deal with the matter, once we deal with a certain matter, we shall figure out how to punish this one for causing evil upon our tribe. And with that, the kobolds drag him into the corner and basically just stand guard.
Sojin nods to Jory. Give it
Very
to him.
well. Very well. Here you go.
All right.
And with that, Sootscale takes the statue, looks around each of you in turn. Thank you all for your assistance. This has helped us more than you could possibly imagine. By the way, is everybody in the room?
Yeah.
Oh no, it looks like Troyka was like behind.
Not many such instances.
All right, so Sootscale looks up, holds the statue in his hands, studies it for a long moment, closes his eyes, opens them, and then raises the statue up, and then slams it down on the ground, shattering it. The Purple Sage has said that this has caused us no end to harm, and I know that the Purple Sage wishes to take the tribe from us. Down with the purple sage! Down with Tartuk! You have freed us from this curse! Thank you! And with that, Chief Sootscale takes up a weapon and will say, "You protect, stop, keep Grabbles contained. I will join these adventurers to stop the evil Tartuk." What will the party do?
Before we begin this coup, can you tell us when did Tarchuk come here, and why are you fighting against him? I apologize, but I have to ask this.
Well, clearly, it seems that whatever time he came here is when their misfortune began.
Not quite. Tartuk has been here for 1 month. And the misfortunes happened for 3 weeks, and for 3 weeks. And since then, he's used his knowledge of our faith, claimed that we were cursed, and I know that he wishes to make a coup to steal this tribe away from me. To take us away from our path on Old Sharptooth. He does not worship Old Sharptooth, he worships himself.
Very well then. I suppose that we will assist you. Any objections?
No?
Iskander is giving everyone else a look behind her that's like, the fuck is going on?
Sojin just looks like... Sojin's just like, I've seen this before. This is nothing new.
Can I spend 1 minute in silent meditation, like while all this is going down, with my goddess to see if this is the right path?
You certainly can. So you're basically attuning to try to figure out what. Sure. You can give me I'd say a religion check or a relevant lore.
Okay, that first one.
All right, so that would be a 19. All right, and you are Mother Vulture, right?
Yes.
All right, let me look up Mother Vulture to see what she might see. So Mother Vulture's edict, one of her edicts, is to kill without mercy if it befits your community. And if the chieftain assumes that that Tartuk is causing harm to the community, then it would be in his best interest to take Tartuk out. So this would be the correct path that Mother Vulture would recommend.
Okay.
Cut out the infection.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
I am at your side.
We're at your disposal, chieftain. Let's do this.
Okay. So, I just need to double check something. 1 moment.
Yes, please just move us all over to there.
Yeah. So, 1 moment.
This race is like... Those fog of war at this race is like, ack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I know that the fog of war is hard, and I'm sorry.
That's all good.
I'm just doing some math real quick.
Math.
Okay.
The hard stuff.
A dangerous pastime.
Alright, so, with that said, the chieftain says, "The rest of my tribe is out hunting for food. Hopefully they'll bring many moon radishes, or at the very least, meat and potatoes, so that we can feast.
Taters.
If you wish, we will feed you for this great deed. But there are two ways to Tartuk's chambers." Go ahead, you were going to say.
We'd be willing to help even cook with you, good sir.
Excellent. There are two ways to the passage. There's a north entrance, and he points in this direction. And there's a south entrance, pointing in this direction. Since you have managed to take the evil, wicked Grabbles, perhaps you're tactical geniuses. So what do you recommend?
I
think that we should... You go first.
I would recommend sending someone down one path to make a loud ruckus,
That'll be me.
and
That's
the
fine.
rest of us take the other path and sneak up from behind.
Sojin's just like,
The north path is much more narrow.
well then let's reverse that
individual.
then.
I said
I'll take
one.
the north path. I'll take the north path. Be the one man in the hole, make the noise, drawing their vision that way.
I was actually gonna have Yef go. And be
Oh,
the
even
target.
better. True, he is, frankly, I hate to say he's replaceable, but rebuildable.
Well, and he actually can talk. He just chooses not to half the time.
What
Can talk?
Yes.
What do you,
How long? How long has it been able to talk?
I mean, technically, since he was created,
He just chooses not to.
Iskander waves and smiles awkwardly at Yef for the first time ever.
Does Yef respond?
Yef just kind of like laughs, just flops over laughing.
of course, you little
Anyway.
devil.
I think that we should go on with this plan.
Then I shall go with you. And with that, Chief Sootscale draws their spear and follows your team. So go ahead and position yourselves to where you want to be.
Okay.
So I'm dragging myself down here. Is that where we need to be?
Basically, Sootscale tells you that, yeah, exactly where you are. So down here, and pointing down this direction.
So, Partook is in this room.
Yeah.
The room extends up like this. So
Yeah.
as far as I saw when I did a quick scrape, just so I can get an idea.
All right. So, you said
Troyka
you
is
want
going to turn on her swag.
Okay.
Yeah, her
I'm
flag.
gonna put the streamer cam with Yef, actually.
that works. All right. Let me just set up your aura on your token.
I'm tremor sensing.
All right. So your tremor sensing. Okay. You get close to the wall and you detect 3 persons in the next chamber.
She signals this by making by pointing and then making a number 3.
Yep.
So, since Yef wanted to go first, what does Yef do?
So Yef is going to start talking loudly. I think they're down this way. No, they're down that way. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's down this way.
You hear a voice call out, "What is all that noise?" No. Excuse me. God, this voice sucks. So, you hear a voice say, "What is all that noise? I swear, a brilliant genius just as I has so many distractions. I swear, those dummies are... once we... Yeah, go ahead.
Troyka's face like, is that fucking gnome?
It sounds kind of reptilian and scaly, but the manner of speech is very similar, yes.
Just kind of shakes her head like,
So would Sojin pick up on that?
I mean, given since it was pointed out, yeah, sure.
Sojin's just like, that little. He had a thing for purple, didn't he?
he did wear a lot
The
of it.
Imperial color.
Oh, that is
Wow.
true.
Well, damn.
Can we
Can
get
And
in
you-
this time?
Sojin turns to Zarni. Hey, can you communicate to Jeff to scream about something about the damn gnome?
Real quick, before you do that, you hear the voice call out, "You there! Go up to the north and see what those dummies are doing. Who's making all that noise? And if it's something ugly, stab it." And
That's
you hear,
judgmental.
"Boss, yes! All for old Sharptooth!" And Yef sees something coming up the passageway towards him.
He's gonna kind of like skitter back a little. Still making a bunch
We
of
rush forward now?
ruckus.
Okay, so back to the rest of you. What are you doing?
Do we rush forward now?
Let's move forward.
I can't be sneaky, so someone else should do this.
I'm gonna say let's go into initiative. So everybody, please roll initiative.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And we can roll stealth since
Oh,
can roll stealth.
Shiza. Yeah, let's roll stealth.
everyone but me, because I can't do stealth.
You did better than me. That's well. There you go.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You have to roll. No, we're saying you roll initiative with stealth.
That's what I did.
Oh, my mistake. I
Yeah,
did.
talking to Troyka, yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever you. You could either do perception as normal or stealth.
I didn't click on myself.
Whatever.
Whatever. I mean,
Didn't
I'll take
realize
the
you could
4.
do
It's
that.
what I rolled, but
No, I mean we'll take your actual whatever you just rolled. So
19. So it took that. Yeah.
all right, let me just make sure the volume is at a good level. I should.
Dang.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
That's kind of funny. You still say that, yet you rolled pretty much the highest of the non-stealth rolls.
Eh.
All right, so All right, so at the top of the round, Tartuk is going to just stand and wait and pass his turn. Draco, you're up. Yep, and as you get closer, you see the kobold turn around. Who are you?
which kobold? This kobold?
The one right next to you.
Oh,
Are you here
Oh.
to stop the purple? And you immediately see the other kobold, Tartuk, turn around and yell out, who you see is wearing like a purple cloak, which is the exact same purple cloak that Tartusio is wearing. You! It's the dummies! Kill them! But you still have the initiative, so
I can see the one in the cloak.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's see how it likes being in a 5-foot hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I mean, that's taller than he is, so that's gonna be a scramble for him.
Yeah, have fun, dickhead.
So, what are you doing?
I'm using I'm using expanded kinesis to make a 5-foot hole in the ground to like remove a 5 by 5 by 5 cube of dirt under him.
Okay, so what is your DC?
I mean, this isn't a damage roll or anything.
Well, yeah, but basically this is if it could like hop away when it sees the ground slipping beneath.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Probably like rolls with some relevant skill.
Yeah, it'd probably just be a skill check. My spell DC is 12.
It shouldn't be 12. It should be higher, shouldn't it?
Maybe.
No, it's your class DC.
Oh, class DC.
You don't
17.
have 17. Okay, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you
barely
got
made it. All right, so basically, a hole has been made in the ground. I'll add that, but it managed. Tartuk managed to get out of the way just in time. So let me just add that. And do you have any other actions, or is that it?
That's all. It took 2 actions for moving, and then 1 to make the hole in the ground.
Diggy.
All right.
4,
So
5.
the hole
Yeah.
is that blue square I put on the ground, so somebody could push them into it.
Sweet.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's your turn, right?
Yeah, that's mine.
Iskander, you're up.
Yay. Alright. I'll move first. 5, 10, 15, 20. Would it be 25 to get over here?
You can't really squeeze because that wall's in the way.
Okay.
Now you could spend another move action to scoot past. Just remember that moving past Troyka and then the kobold would be 4 spaces each, or 4 spaces total.
I think that here is actually good for now.
Okay.
Because I have a lance that has 10 feet of reach.
Oh, that's
So
true.
I am just going to attack Tartuk, or Tartuk, quote unquote, from here.
Well, Tartuk is a bit further away from the 10 feet. You can attack the kobold. That's close to you, though.
Oh, just the kobold then, yeah.
Testicle bold?
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
that this would
I
be fun
forgot to
too.
roll for your
Yeah.
chief skill, didn't I? There we go. Oh, shoot.
Damn.
He rolled good.
Yeah, I'll just have him go after you do.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and make your roll.
I just did Lance for
23
attack
will hit
23, 9
for
damage.
9 points of damage as you spear the kobold with your lance. Is that it, or do you have another action?
Another action. That was only 20 feet of movement. Oh, nice. 10 damage.
Yep, and that'll actually be another hit as you do another 10 points of damage.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to take Chief Schutzscale's turn real quick since I didn't have the chance since I forgot to.
Yeah, you go.
Let's see. Okay. So the chief is going to move here. And since it sees there's like a blockade, it's going to throw its club to attack the guy there.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a good hit. That's going to be 7 points of damage. And then the chief will grab its last club and attempt to throw again. But misses. Alright, so that's it for it. Jory, you're up.
Since I can't
How does
see
exactly
into the
this gonna show?
tunnel, I have to go in here
Blind.
to blind to right there. That's the
Hold on,
first target I see.
Here, let me move you. So that's 10, 15.
First target I see, I'm going to stop at and club with the mace.
Well, that's the boss man there, so
Yeah, that's the one.
that's our ally.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you'll have to. Let me see. So you want to attack with melee, right?
Yeah.
That's 15, 20. What's your movement? 25 or 20?
20, I believe.
No, it should be 25.
Yeah.
Check the sheet.
Where is it? On the sheet.
Main page,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be under ability score and class DC. It's gonna be speed.
25.
Okay. So that's one action. 1, 2, 3. That's okay. Looks like that you will have to expend 2 actions to get in a position. And who do you want to swing at?
The first one I encountered.
Okay, so make your roll.
Hey, I hit it.
Okay,
There it is.
18 is not going to do it.
Oh,
Aw.
You swing, and the kobold manages to duck under your attack.
Okay.
Alright. Sojin, you're up.
Alright, let's see. 20. Okay, so can I make it to? Yeah, that's 50. So
Well, keep in mind you can move yourself bit by bit.
let's see. So 25 is to there.
Yeah, that would be on top of Iskander.
I mean,
Here,
right
how about-
here.
Yeah, move yourself bit by bit. So that's 10. That's 20. And that would you can't really move into any other spaces, so that's one action.
Yep, and then 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, you could get to here in another action.
You sure I couldn't get to here?
No, because you have to squeeze past 2
Alright.
characters.
Alright,
You could
well,
try to tumble through, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna then
oh yeah.
make my third action. Well, actually, tumble through. Tumble through actually allows me to do my full move action. Then
Yeah, so
I'll
so
tumble
you can
through my
tumble
own.
through.
Well, let's see. Let me just put that. Let me just put tumble through.
During this movement, you try to move through the space of one enemy, attempting make an acrobatics check.
All right.
All right, against the reflex DC. So let me check that. That won't be enough to tumble through. So, but you can still get up to here.
All right, up to here.
So you can
Good.
get up one more space.
Ah, come on, let me grab it. Why can't I grab my own
Here,
character?
I got it. There you go.
There we go. All right, and that leaves me with one action. And I'm going to reposition him.
Oh.
Oh, so you're doing that against whom?
Tartusio. Tartuk.
Okay, go for it.
All right, and that is a athletics check.
Versus fortitude, so make your roll.
All right, 18?
18 will not be enough. Would you like to reroll that?
Yeah, let's reroll that.
Go for it.
Oof. Never mind.
Okay.
I go to grab him, but he's a little bit slippery.
Yeah, he's a little bit slippery, and he says, "You dummy, get your hands off of me."
He's a little guy.
Never, Tartusio, you fucking skink!
I am Tartuk, the purple sage, not Tartusio.
Uh-huh.
You dummy.
Uh-huh.
You're still a tar.
And you're
That's all
gonna
that
get
matters.
cooked.
All right, so
All right.
that's it for you.
Yep.
Zarni, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move right about here. And that's one action. Okay.
Bolt the bitch.
Yeah. And I'm gonna target this guy.
Go for it.
And as soon as I pull up my character sheet, go to my spells. Let's do Electric Arc.
All right, so I need to make a reflex save. That's the fanatic.
Oh.
16. So I take half damage, which will be 2.
Yep.
But that's actually going to be enough, as the electric arc takes that one out.
And it leads from
Stunning.
another target to another, right?
All right, and now it's the other fanatic. The other fanatic sees what's going on, is going to move down the hall.
Oh shit!
They have to be within a space of each other.
Okay, I was gonna say,
okay.
wait.
And no, it's all good. Okay, so it moves there, and it takes its spear, and it will attempt to stab at Jory. Does an 18 hit you?
No.
No. Okay.
God bless that chainmail.
And it will attempt another strike. Actually, no. It's going to attempt to intimidate you. So the fanatic will attempt an intimidation check. What's your will save?
I have to hit the button, right?
No. Just tell me the number.
8.
Okay, that'll be enough. So you are frightened 1.
Jory got
And
spooked.
that's going to be it for it. So Sootscale is actually going to have to pass turn because he can't reach anybody because there's
Really
too much
quickly.
in the way. So
Can Iskander actually just tell him that she has javelins that he can take? She has 3 javelins in her pack.
okay, so sure, it will take one of your javelins, and it will attempt to throw it at. Oh, that's going to be a very difficult roll, but I'm going to be at a -4 because there's a lot in the way. But
Yep.
I will attempt to stab.
Thread the
throw
needle.
a
Thread the
javelin.
needle.
So I'm just. We'll just roll a spear, and you can tell me what the damage is. -4, 13. That's going to miss.
Okay.
And it'll take another javelin from you. All right. Now Tartuk's turn. Tartuk is going to step back and say, "You dummies! You dummies have upset me for the last time. I swear I'll make sure that you don't. The stolen lands belong to me." And with that, it will back up, and it's going to cast a Grim Tendrils.
Oh joy.
Oh, that is a
I am mine.
let me see. This is as a 2nd level spell, so it is heightened. Okay, so it would be increases by 2d4, so I'll roll that in a little bit.
And it's a 30-foot line.
Yep. So it is a 30-foot line, which means it's going to 30 foot will... Okay, it looks like it's going to hit everybody except for the chieftain, so everybody needs to make a fortitude save.
Righto.
Righto.
23.
I'm re-rolling that.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay,
I mean-
you really just said fuck us.
How did I get 2 7s in a row?
I got 2 1s, so.
Okay, so...
Also, you're whispering me?
No, actually, it shouldn't have been whispering. No, so that's 11. That is going to be...
Or did anybody else see the 2 numbers that Fiona?
I did.
I did as
Okay.
well.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I was making sure.
No, that wasn't a whisper.
I was double
Okay.
checking.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Oh boy, so I need to roll... who got a critical fail? Basically rolled 10 or less.
Me,
Me.
the Jory and Sojin.
So 10, 7, 6. So 10, 7, 6, that's 17, that's 23. So everybody that got a critical fail takes 23 damage.
Oh,
Lovely.
And since you critically failed, you are also gaining double the persistent bleed damage. So
That's
you're
2
going to take
that's 2.
2 persistent bleed damage.
Jory
Alright.
is down.
Oh, you got a critical fail?
Yeah, you
That
can
was-
roll
I
7.
rolled a 7.
Oh, well, the bleed damage doesn't come until your turn.
Yeah, but I only have 24 hit points.
Oh,
You knocked 23 of them away.
Well, yeah, but somebody can heal you before, so you're not down yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry.
Or Troyka.
So
Yeah,
everybody
you just
that
have to-
did anybody roll above 20?
Yes.
Okay. If you rolled above 20, then you only take half of that, half damage, which means 6.
3.
So 3 damage.
Yay.
And did anybody fail? But let me look at it.
Wait,
That's me.
wait, how do we end up taking 23 damage?
On a critical, I rolled double the damage.
Right. It says
Yeah.
4.
No, but it's since it's a cast as a second level, that's 4d4. It becomes 8d4. So 23. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so Troyka, no, I'm sorry, not Troyka. Iskander, you take 6. And nobody got it. All right, and that looks like that's it. Oh, Iskander and Troyka take 6. And you all have persistent bleed 1.
Ring.
All right, so that's it. Troyka, you're up. You take 1 damage from the persistent bleed.
Hmm. Kind of just stepping her way through. Is this one of the ones that is not on? Okay.
Yeah, that one's not on your. That one's on Tartuk's side.
Okay. Well, here comes the dueling sword.
Uh-oh.
18.
18 will hit, so that's going to be 8 points damage.
Is it still upright?
It is still upright, yeah.
Okay. And then after that, she's going to make another hole under.
Go for it.
Actually-
You have to keep in mind these aren't mitflits. They're cabals. Cabals
Okay,
are
actually,
strong.
I'm going to. Actually, I got a different idea. I'm going to have the wall behind him grow, like push outwards to make like a 5x5 space.
May I offer a suggestion?
Sure, go for it.
Would you like to make it grow and try to like push him into the hole?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, is that what you meant?
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
you make
as good
the
an answer as anything else.
you make the wall expand with your powers and attempt to push it into the hole, and that's going to force a Fortitude save. All right, so it pushed me here, but the wall is basically like shoved. But he's managed to avoid getting pushed in the hole. He's a slippery thing, but also
not
now he's
falling in
back
the
in the
hole.
corner. All right, that's it for you.
Yeah, that's all 3 actions.
Okay, Iskander, you're up. You take 1 damage from the. Did you get a critical fail?
No, I got a normal fail.
All right, so you
me
take 1
and
damage from the persistent blade.
The first thing that she's going to do is she's actually just going to rush up to Jory and press a healing potion into his mouth.
Go for it.
And let me just roll that.
our team is full force feed. I love it.
Yeah,
I'll
sorry,
roll with that.
but you looked like you needed it.
I agree.
Okay.
Oh,
You get
15,
hit
that's good. You get 15 health back.
All right, and Iskander's going to use her last action to attack the normal kobold.
All right, go for it.
Let's see, using her lance. That's not going to. Can I reroll that?
You can.
Yes, I am going to do that really quickly. Lance. There we go. 5 damage. Respectable.
Yep, 5 damage as you strike true with your lance, spearing it against the wall. And that will take that. So.
Oh, and
Jory,
really
you're up.
quickly, Iskander has 1 more javelin that the chieftain can take.
Okay. Jory, you take 2 damage from the persistent bleed.
Okay.
I'll be right back at this
Down to
bathroom.
14. I'm going to drink one of my lesser potions.
All right.
And what do I roll for that?
2d8 plus 5.
3d8 or
2.
2d8? 2d8. Gotta be able to read that.
Plus 5.
So that's
Plus 5.
15.
15.
That means you're back up at full.
For now.
Okay.
29. Yeah. Okay. That was first action. Second action is move next to Dimwit. Third action is hit. I want to re-roll that.
Go for it.
Oh well. Take the first one.
Yep. Tartuk raises up his clawed, scaly hands and slaps your hands away so that the attack doesn't strike true. What did I tell you the last time we met, dummies? I am too good for you! All of you! And with that, oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Everybody that's suffering from persistent damage who has taken their turn, roll a flat d20 check. If you get 15 or higher, you are cured of your condition. You can also make a medicine check to try to help somebody recover or recover yourself.
What is it? You said just a flat d20?
That's correct.
Yeah. And it was over.
Well, on your turn, so
okay.
not yet. No.
Okay.
So just give me a flat d20 check. So it looks like no and no. And Iskander, you have to roll as well.
Oh wait, they've walked away for the moment.
All right. Well, I'll get back to them. Sojin, you're up.
All right, I take my
you
2.
Yep, take it 2.
Okay, I'm back.
I move here. Roll d20.
Yeah, roll a flat d20, Iskander.
Oh, 1 second.
And I have to get over what? You said 10?
15 or better.
15, okay.
Persistent damage
11.
is nasty. Alright, so you're still suffering.
Alright. I move up. And I rapier.
Alright, that will hit. So how much
For
damage?
10.
Alright, so that'll be 10 points damage as you strike true. How dare you attack me? I am the
And shut up. He goes in for the second stab.
That will hit as well because you are flanking, so that'll be another 6.
6.
I love it.
I'm sorry.
No,
It
that
just
is
felt
good.
like someone's like, you shut up.
Alright, Zarni, take
And
your 1
rolling my
damage.
d20.
So,
Uh.
Zarni, first thing she's gonna do. Y'all hear and feel the walls just vibrate as she opens her mouth and says, "You dare impersonate someone representing the gods?
Ooh, that's cool.
Ooh.
That's cool. All right, so you will it resist?
Oh.
It's a success. So when the target attempts an attack roll or skill check that would harm you, it takes a -2 penalty to the roll. So the wildling word basically puts a ban on him.
She just starts laughing at that point. And then she's gonna attack. As soon as I find what I want to use.
Well, what do you attack?
Oh wait, what? Did you move into position,
Oh.
or can you actually hit him from there?
Yeah, because the only one that
Oh.
you can see.
Yeah, I'll hit that thing. Little
Okay.
tiny twerp.
I thought he died.
No.
Oh, no, he didn't die yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
The
shoots
one
into
I'm
the
standing
wall.
on died.
Okay.
oh right. Yeah, good.
Nope, that's not going to be enough. But so you cast the ignition, but it manages to block away against your attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
She's kind of out of it after letting her goddess,
All right. Roll a flat d20 check, if you please.
For me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
Because of the persistent damage.
I don't have persistent damage.
Did you critically succeed?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got
then no,
23.
She did.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Never mind. All right, so the Fanatic's turn. So the Fanatic turns, and seeing the Troyka next to it, it will raise up its spear and will attempt to... Actually, no. It raises up its spear, ready to strike, but then Tartuk yells out, "You dummy, get over here and help me!" And so it'll instead move into position to flank, and it will attack
Uh-oh.
Jory. So you're at -2 for your armor class? Doesn't matter. And it'll make another attempt, though. Bad turn. Alright. And now it's Sitscale's turn. So Sitscale is going to move in. Seize the hole that you made, so it'll spend one action to move here. And it's going to try to get that Fanatic off of you. So it will make a Spear Strike. And whiff it. Come on, Sitscale.
Oh dear.
Try again, boy.
Now it's Tartuk's turn.
So it took him both movements to get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because little tiny feet.
Stay small.
Okay, I know what it's going to do. First, it's going to try to... it's going to use a telekinetic projectile. And it is going to target Sojin. You dare to pierce my scaly hide and tell me to shut up? Well, you shut first! I don't think a 16 is going to hit.
So it just casually bats it away.
How dare you, dummies! And with that, Tartuk will then attempt I'll try. It'll attempt to push you into the hole. So this is going to be a shove targeting your reflex DC, I believe? No, your fortitude. What is it? Okay.
It's an,
What's your fortitude save?
yeah, no, that does not make it.
Well, what's the number?
14 and 4.
Okay, yeah, not even close. I would need a 24.
Yeah.
Alright. That's it for Tartuk. Troyka, you're up.
Oh, sorry. Who's
That's
assigned me again?
Sitscale is your ally, the one
Got
in
it.
front of
Yeah,
you.
that's so.
Also, just because I know you've been trying to do it, just so you know, Tartuk has nowhere to dodge to, so...
About to say, yeah, I'm increasing the size of the 5-foot square. I'm increasing the size of the 5-foot hole up by 1.
Alright, so I'm going to make a reflex save, but I'm at -4. Actually, no, actually...
That means you would
No,
dodge
actually,
out of the way of
no.
the hole into the other hole, wouldn't it?
No, you know what? I'm gonna make a ruling. Since there's actually nowhere for him to move, he has no place but to go in. So since he made a reflex, he's basically holding on to the edge. So he hasn't fallen, but he's hanging on the edge.
He's leaped to go to try to jump the gap.
Yeah, he tried to
He's
jump the
just-
gap and failed, so he's like hanging on the edge.
Which edge has his fingers?
We'll say this one, the south edge.
Okay, she's going to do exactly what you think and like walk up there, place like one boot on his fingers, and kind of lean down at him and say, "Really don't like the way that you talk to people,"
Long
and
live the
then start
king.
applying the pressure.
Oh, let's see. All right, so that's going to go ahead and eventually you apply the pressure. I will make a fortitude save -4. So you can deal. He's hanging on, but he's at a you deal 1d4 plus your strength mod and damage.
Okay, that is for what it's worth. 1d4 plus 2.
I mean, hey, roll it.
All right, take 6
Wow.
damage.
Take 6 damage, idiot.
Jesus
And-
Christ.
Dude, those
And-
fingies are hurting.
She's gonna just kind of lean a little bit more in. Says, got a lot of questions for you, but they can wait.
So
Yeah, and that's basically her turn. She's gonna kind of wait for orders from somebody else before doing something else.
okay, Iskander, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, take 1 damage, Troyka, and then roll your flat d20.
Do I do that too?
Yeah, you take your damage. You roll the flat d20 at the end of your turn.
Gotcha.
All right, so you're still suffering.
Not super unusual.
Pertuccio, I could kill you from right here, right now. Why don't you give up the charade? You've done us harm. Iskander just like points her spear tip directly up to his chin.
Okay, and once you do that, Tartuk is going to call out, "Old Sharptooth will kill you if you don't help me, chieftain!" And it's going
Yeah,
to
with-
attempt to invoke Old Sharptooth. So what that's going to do, it's going to attempt to demoralize the chieftain into helping.
But
I don't think that's
and
gonna
fails.
Well, the moment that he says that, Iskander is just going to stab him with the spear.
All right, you can make your roll.
Mhm.
You are going to get a +4 to your roll.
work. +6 because he's flanking.
+6, you're right. 16, so it manages this. Tartuk manages to twist its body out of the way of your strike.
Yeah,
You're a
that's fine.
resilient little bugger.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Jory, you're up.
One step. Mace to the head.
That's 24 damage.
Mace to the head.
Damn. You have another action. What are you gonna do with it?
mace him again.
19.
Actually, that's going to be 22, which will be enough for another 7 points damage.
Kathunk.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. 9 damage because sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
that's my 3. I had to move to flank him.
Yep.
Sojin, you're up.
Sojin just chuckles, winces a little as his bleed hits him for 2.
Oh yeah, and don't forget your bleed damage and roll your d20. So Jory.
I'm working on it.
And he goes in for the stab.
All right,
no.
Jory is geared.
Nope, that misses. Even with the +6.
Yeah,
That though,
that will hit. That's going to be another 4 points of damage.
6.
Or 6 damage, you're right.
Alright. He then goes to intimidate. Actually, to demoralize. So, do you surrender? Or shall we just bury you where you are? And that is intimidation.
Mhm.
Okay. With intimidation, that will... Yeah. He is frightened one. He says, "Very well, very well. I will surrender. I will surrender."
Zarni,
Yes?
what's your call?
He surrendered, did he not?
That is true, but I don't trust them more than the whole.
End him.
Right. She moves right there.
Iskander actually just looks to Sootscale for a direction.
Slitscale holds out a claw and then points the claw down.
Zarni.
Ross says no.
The Roman thing, you know.
Just
Sorry,
Oh, actually-
Cartuccio.
Before we continue,
Oh, come
can I just
on.
ramble about that?
Well, hold on. It's Zarni's turn. Zarni, go ahead.
I tried. My attack went bleh. It was
Well,
gonna be
I mean,
epic.
keep my... Well, you have a bunch of bonuses. So, let me see. That's going to be 8 damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 8 damage, and as the ignition strikes and burns the kobold to a cinder, the kobold screams out in pain, and then the kobold vanishes. And let me see. In its place, let me see. Do you see it? Yeah.
Yep.
Let me just remove that one. Boom. And in its place, you see that the kobold that is now flailing down towards the ground that was dug for it becomes a gnome. And immediately, Chief Sootskill says, "Oh, what is that?"
That would be a gnome pretending to be your priest.
"We've been fooled."
Yes.
And the fanatic, though, looks on and says, "I refuse to believe it. You have turned our chieftain into that disgusting little thing."
He certainly is a disgusting little thing, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right, so
Also,
Zarni?
how Zarni killed him was she didn't do her normal snap. She actually just reached out a hand and put it on him. Just like, nope!
Wait,
Shoved him down flaming style.
Fire
Alright.
Lord Ozai on his ass.
All right, and with that, the kobold, the fanatic, is going to attempt to leap across and grab Zarni and pull her down into the pit with it. So this is going to be a athletics versus fortitude.
Wait, wouldn't Iskander get a chance to slap him?
Yeah.
I would. I think.
Yeah, so you go ahead and
That
get your
is-
attack opportunity.
Yep.
Alright, there's my lance. There we go.
All right, so that's going to hit for 8 points damage.
On a crit,
And
I would stop him from moving, but on a normal hit, that's not relevant.
all right, so here's the athletics check. What's your fortitude save? Zarni?
1 sec.
She's coughing.
Oh no.
She'll be fine. She's
Okay, what was the question?
fortitude.
What's your fort? All right, 6. So it's a miss. So I attempt to the fanatic attempts to grab you, but just narrowly misses, and so I have to make a reflex save. Okay, so he doesn't fall in the pit, but now he is hanging on the side of the pit. I'm just gonna move Sortusio to the side for now. This sucks. You know what? The chieftain is actually going to move forward, but then steps back and says, is going to actually point to the party and says, "You've saved our tribe, so you can finish that one off." And who wants to take the finisher?
Sure.
Troyka is next. Would you like to take the finisher?
Mm,
If not, we can just move on.
yeah, I'm against who? Tushio?
Well, Tartusio's dead now.
Yeah,
It's
I
basically the
fried the
fanatic.
bitch.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is against the fanatic.
Basically,
Oh.
the fanatic tried to pull Zarni into the pit, missed, and is now dangling on the side.
Oh, okay. She'll just quickly fill his lungs with sand or something.
Oh my god!
Dear Lord.
Carry him
All
alive.
right. So, yeah, that one's dead too.
Actually, yeah, I think no. I don't think she has it in her to be that cruel. She will just quickly, again, very
Just a
quick.
mercy kill.
Yeah.
Okay. So, boom. And with that, the last of the creature, the last of Tartusio's forces is dead. And the chieftain looks on and says, I cannot believe that we were fooled as such. This,
Don't blame
Don't
yourself.
worry, yours is not the first royal court that he's infiltrated. It is the second at the very least.
old
He's
Sharp-
crafty and sly, and also a dick.
Old Sharptooth will be so disappointed in us, but...
I think
Very
Sharptooth will be pleased with your ability to realize you've made a mistake and are changing.
Yee.
I'll inform Lady Aldo about what happened.
Very well. Well, the least I can say, for sparing us from that creature's evil, you can take whatever you wish from that pile of treasure, and whatever's on him. Whatever you leave behind will be redistributed amongst the tribe.
Oh, I am looting Tortucio's body.
We'll
Alright.
take what we want off of Tortuccio, but we should only take the ring off of the treasure pile.
If he has any, obviously identifying things, she'll probably want to take it just as proof of death.
Yeah. Since he's been burnt to crisp.
The cape, maybe?
Yep, I'm typing it out in the chat what it has.
Not a problem. Doing Mother Vulture's voice kind of wrecked me.
Yeah, I bet Fee understands.
Yeah, trust me, it sucks. So that's what Tartuccio had on him.
Zarni's gonna hand the signet ring. Actually, both of them. But keep the sickle and wand.
Okay. And as far as the treasure pile, you do search through it, and you find a silver ring, which was the Svetlana's ring as described. So whoever wants to take can add it. Mostly the treasure pile has a bunch of worthless shiny objects such as coarse and mica crystals, bits of metal and broken weapons and armor, and other garbage. However,
Troyka is absolutely taking all of the broken gear.
okay. So you can put so you find 2 bulk worth of broken metal and gear and item and stuff like that.
Okay.
Also, you find it's up to you if you wish to take it, but I'm just typing it out. This will be just one moment.
Yep.
I'll add the other ring to my inventory.
Inside the leather bag. Someone with Arcana or Occult may be able to identify any of the items, by the way.
Cool.
Actually, can I use my politics to identify the personal symbol?
You certainly can. The
Cool.
personal symbol is basically from the servant class for Pitaxian nobility. So basically, Tertuccio was a Pitaxian a member of the Pataxian household, which, if you remember, is opposing the Aldori.
And tried to frame Sojin as being...
Taxian. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost done typing. One moment.
You're good.
I will list the majority of those in the party loot bag for later sortage.
Okay, there you go.
Ooh, I'd like the personal journal, too.
Yeah, and that's Tartuccio's.
Yes.
Okay, you open it up, and it seems to be written in a language that you do not know.
Oh. Can I check to see what language?
You can. That would be a society check or a relevant lore.
Okay. Meh. It scribbles.
I can run a society check. I have high society.
I live in a society. Let me look.
Oh, I don't have a high society.
It's even more scribbles.
Iskander looks at it and says, "It's letters. It's
Thankfully,
letters on paper."
Troyka does know what it is. You don't know the language, but it is undercommon.
She's Troyka points out like, "Oh, this is undercommon," and then again, kind of has that look of like, "How do I know that?"
But yeah, actually, you get a Troyka. All of a sudden, as you come to that realization, you get a mental image of glowing purple stones and the sounds of mining, and the cracking of a whip sounding in your ear, and then it snaps out as if like it's a memory that's trying to edge it forward, but snaps away almost as fast.
It kind of excuses herself after saying that is what it is. Kind of moves over into the corner for a minute.
Iskander flashes her a bit of an odd look, but otherwise doesn't follow her.
Well then, what about these arrows? Those look interesting.
The chief says, "As promised, you can take whatever you wish. You have saved my clan."
We will
And-
give you... Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Sorry.
Kiefer.
So he says, "Oh, we'll just..." He motions at stuff that they've already sort of picked up and are milling about in their hands. "We'll take this. Leave you with your precious shinies for the most part. These things seem to be more things he gathered rather than stuff that you had gathered."
That is correct. We only need things to survive. And we can fend for ourselves, especially now that Grabbles has been captured.
Maybe we can down the line once we establish something at Oleg's. Maybe we can strike up a trade with your people. Maybe trade those lovely moon radishes you talk about for other supplies.
Moon radishes.
Yes.
I would be interested. But please, take what you wish. I wish not what the purple toad wishes to claim.
Very well.
Okay. By the way, I didn't check, but did somebody want to try to identify any of the items?
Yeah,
I rolled Arcana, so...
Well, yeah, I did see that. But actually, you don't need to, because remember, you have a cantrip that you can just identify, don't you?
It's not in my thingy.
Check your spells, because you do have a cantrip. I mean, I don't know if you have it prepared today.
No, it wasn't your
not-
extra one, is it?
The only one I have is Read Aura.
Let me check your spells again. Read aura. Yeah, let me just check that again.
That's a simple yes, no on...
Yeah, is it magic?
Hold on, 1 second. I need to check something because I've because I might have forgotten the thing. Oh no, okay. So, yes, it is something that you can do, and when you're identifying magic, you do gain a bonus because you do have read aura. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
says.
Okay, so what was your roll? Because I missed it.
It was a 19.
Oh, okay, excellent. So, I'm gonna just count that, and if the party wishes, you can just take. How many unidentified items were there?
3.
3.
2 arrows in the dust.
Okay, so
Oh, and the wand.
yeah, so
On the
3
wand,
items.
yes.
I'm the arrows are similar, so I'm counting them as the same. So if the party doesn't mind taking 30 minutes, I can just have that roll count for all 3 items.
I mean, we're going to be taking 30 minutes to patch ourselves up anyway.
Yeah.
True. All right,
Yeah.
so the arrows are. I'll start with that.
Yes,
Where is
go
it? Where is it?
alphabetical.
The arrows are sleep arrows.
Ooh. Make them go night-night.
The dust is dust of appearance. And what was the other item?
Wand.
A wand.
Wand of magic missiles.
Whoa!
Or whatever. I think it's called forceful assault, or whatever the magic missile has been turned into.
And Grumpy says he has to leave soon.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
And my voice box is starting to go, so.
Force barrage. So it's basically we can close it off here. So let me just do the math. You did that, and you solved that quest. Okay.
Okay,
So,
it's wand
doing
of
the math?
what?
Force barrage. Basically, it can cast the force barrage spell.
Oh, okay. So, force barrage. That's not coming up in your compendium.
Basically, just it works like the force barrage spell. So just put a note that it does that.
Yeah. I mean, even force barrage was not coming up for a second.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it took me a minute. I got it to work.
Okay.
My computer's
But yeah.
just evil.
Well, basically, it casts magic missile, but with the revision, they changed its name so that WotC doesn't get hair up their butt. But let me give you the XP that you've earned. We're gonna pause it here. That's 240, 280, 340, 390. All right, so the party has earned 390 XP for today's session.
How much?
Brings us up to 740.
740? Okay.
No, hold on. 390? That takes us to 920.
We were at 350.
Oh.
Hi, Carvosh.
Oh, I have it written down as 530. I had the 3 and the 5 switched. Okay, what are we at then?
740.
740. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so next session you might be leveling up to 3.
Yay!
Cool.
Inshallah.
And also, Zarni has a nice little wand to help out.
Yeah. I put it in my focus spell spot, but it works.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
I feel like they should have a section for wands,
I agree, but basically it works like a normal wand where you can do it once per day at no penalty. You can try to push it at risk of destroying the item.
Wait. Just double checking. You just give us a platinum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a platinum coin just in the pile.
God.
Sojin looked at that like, oh, add that to the party fund.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the stream.
Right.
Because
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Grumpy and I are done for the night. Sorry, guys.
I'm done for the night as well.
No, yeah.
That's
We were
okay.
in a little bit long, but I hope everybody had a good time.
I did.
Oh, yeah, I had a great time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
enjoyed myself.
Have a good evening and see y'all next week. Because I should be recovered by then. Woo.
Alright.
Bye.
Good
We
night.
insulted him